Shadows of Nevermore session number 2.
Bing bong.
What's up, Ghost? I got bing bong. Chapow. You guys went to the city after. I don't know. Would you? I don't think you would consider that. Do the 5 of you consider? I guess know about it. I don't think everyone in the party knows about it. For the people that saw it, would you consider your actions responsible for what happened to those 2 delightful gnomes?
No.
I don't know.
My problem.
No clue.
I mean,
I blame the other 2 in the party for not stopping them.
they could have just like not walked into the cloud, you know? Like that was on them.
They did it to themselves.
Yeah.
Just a whoops. Map check. Everyone did want to. You wanted to go to the city, right? That was your destination.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yep.
So this would be the walk from the gnome household to Bedegar. Only about 3 hours. So this would be about midday, maybe a little past noon. After a few hours of quiet solitude of travel along the forest-bound mud path, a small settlement appears on the horizon. From the outside, it looks like a large human farming population. As you're walking down the road here towards the city, there is farmhouses situationed onto the road. You're walking by farmhouses that look very similar to the one that you just left, the Westcord farm. As you approach the main gate, this is definitely a city that would give you pause if you only knew about Nevermore Expanse cities. This is a much more delightful human city compared to the sanguis, noble house-driven cities that you've seen that are much larger than this. For those that aren't used to seeing hospitality, it might come as a shock, but you walk through open gates. People are just walking down the streets. You're walking down the road. They don't really give you too much pause as you make your way into the city. You would walk past Moonbright Inn, and then a little ways down Moonbright Inn, you would see the Crimson Order Temple. Very small. Maybe only a situation for 2 rooms in the temple. Looks a little run down. And then there is a well right here. In the middle of the square where this well is, it's a stone fountain. It bubbles away. You can see there's fresh, cool water inside. And there's a young boy who has multiple wooden spoons in his hand. And he looks like he's handing the spoons out to people that pass by so they can take a drink from the well. But as the 5 of you enter Bedegar, what would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
I am bobbing my head to a song that nobody can hear.
I want to say we had a plan last week, but I completely forgot what it was.
I believe we were going to go find the mayor
Yeah,
to see about dealing with kobolds.
Right.
Mayor Joyce for quests and making money.
Yeah, so I think the plan was to go see Mayor Joyce. We'll need to find
And I
hers.
We were gonna investigate the Moonbright Tavern as well.
As our sleeping spot, I believe.
There's also some issues with Moonbright Tavern where it was sold to an old the tavern was sold to a former adventurer, and the new owner is called Halmond Pearl. The old owners are the backers, and they have a daughter called Alicia. So there is that issue.
Was that an issue?
It's
Okay.
not. It's not. Like,
Okay.
I think it's more unusual.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They were telling us to maybe go investigate, but
Okay. I guess to start with, we'll try and track down Mayor Joyce.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to do like small roleplay re-ask directions. If you want to go there, I'll throw you over there. It's easy to get directions to the mayor's house. That's what everyone wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sounds good.
People here are too nice.
The kobolds.
Go rescue Dave.
Important thing to do. I agree.
So after getting directions to the mayor's home, you make your way there. You see a humble but tidy log home with immaculate landscaping. The town's flag, which looks to be a moss-covered oak tree, flutters in the breeze outside from a banner pole in front of this home. There's well-manicured bushes around the house, which speaks to this meticulous owner. There's a heavy wooden door, which is in front of you. It's propped open just a little bit. It's not all the way closed, which you presume is a welcoming gesture that people are free to come and go from the mayor's house.
What are we exactly planning to do with these kobolds?
Well, I do feel like that will depend on how much Mayor Joyce is willing to pay us or not pay us to interact with them.
Agreed.
Do you guys do this
I
all
agree.
the time?
Never done this before. This is new to me. I used to read stories of adventurers who would do things like this, but not myself.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever died and came back before. It's definitely a first.
What if the mayor might have knowledge about these carts of dead people?
I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Well, why did we come back? Maybe. Well, probably shouldn't talk about it.
I don't
think he
coming
would
back
know.
as usual for those carts.
I'm more curious of where this cart was going, because we were in the middle of nowhere. And there was no towns. I mean, this is the closest town to where we woke up, right?
Yeah.
Mayor
Yeah.
might know, or the mayor might not know, but was it the priest from the Scarlet Order or Crimson Orders?
Archpriest Thorn.
Yes, they might know.
What? Verena told me the Crimson Order priest, his name was Cordon.
This archpriest is named Lysander Thorn. I'm looking over the note.
Well, Clarabell is looking at the pen mark on her, like her quill mark on her hand. Like, I wrote down Cordon, so there's a misunderstanding here, I think. I guess we'll find out.
Either way, I think, seeing as though the kobolds looked like they were the ones first at the cart, it might be worth us going to check that area out anyway. Because we don't know. Whether there was where the dead driver was, there was all the little feet that we thought were gnomes, but they were probably going to be those kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can go to those, we might hopefully find more information out. We don't know what they've taken from the cart.
Yeah, I figured we were going there anyway, but we just wanted to hopefully make some money so we could, like, buy a boat to get to Brylet.
Phew. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
No, I thought the letter was signed by Harlock because it ends with Harlock. But it's not, so.
That would be messed up.
It says 100 platinum pieces. Maybe we should look to deliver the cart of dead bodies.
I disagree, considering the 5 of us came at the back of said cart.
Not to mention, it's been like 6 days. Whatever was in that cart's probably been eaten.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we could just notify them that we found the cart and the likely culprits.
There is a Crimson Order temple around the street.
Well, we're already here, so let's talk to the mayor first, then we can do that. I nominate somebody else going first, because the last time I got first, a wolf attacked me. So I'm going to stand right here.
That's a fair point.
Be interesting to see if a wolf was inside this man's house.
You never know. The door's open. Anything could be in there.
Marin will just step forward and actually just knock the door, even though it is slightly open.
You hear a woman's voice come from behind the door. You're free to come in.
Right, Srovis, this is all you. And I'll push the door open.
Alright. So entering the front door, you're greeted by a well-dressed, dressed much more fashionably than the other people that you've seen so far in town. Gold and black dress. She has very tasteful makeup. She has very intelligent golden eyes. She seems to be reviewing a ledger from behind her desk.
Ooh.
When you walk in, she has a pretty stale demeanor, and then when she notices, or when you can tell that she doesn't know who you are, she stands up. She starts to walk over to you, all of you. Hello, I'm Mayor Joyce Wells. You all seem to be new here.
Yes, we're recent arrivals.
No more than 20 minutes, I think.
And your first thing to do here when you come to our city is not wet your whistle at the inn, but to come see me. I praise indeed. And she'll shake the hand of anyone who will extend their hand to match her.
No.
Oh, Marin will step forward and shake her hand.
I'll shake it.
Well, I'll shake it.
Pleasure to meet you all. Would you like to come and sit down and tell me why you have decided to come and grace me with your presence?
Well, on the way into town, we seem to have come across a kobold encampment. Was it 2 days walk out?
Something like that.
Kobolds are concerning. And trying to find someone willing to venture out past the safety of our walls to deal with this threat. So far, been unable. But I do thank you for notifying me of how close they've gotten.
From the sounds of it, seems like some of our group would be interested in dealing with the problem with further rate pay.
Oh, I see. You're all adventurers. You didn't come in on the ship.
No, came from inland.
At the thought of this, you can tell her demeanor has even more improved with your presence. That would be stupendous. You see, we have a harvest festival coming up, and well, due to this danger that has started to spread, word has spread that these little creatures are dangerous, and they're pushing back the trade and our visitors, and well, we need that money influx when the harvest festival comes. If we could deal with this, if you feel comfortable dealing with this, I would gladly pay. But please understand that we don't have the means to recover you if everything would turn sour.
Oh, one sec.
Well, I don't think that'll be a problem. I kind of like the taste of sour, so I think we'll be okay.
Assuming there's no wolves.
We didn't see wolves. We saw kobolds and an imp thing.
And
we did see
flying
wolves.
lizards.
Unrelated.
I could offer you 25 gold pieces each if you were to deal with this kobold threat, and then she puts her hand up, and how about I cover 3 nights at the Moonbright Tavern since you all are from out of town?
Wow.
That's very generous.
Say, does this tavern ever play live music?
They do when musicians come to town. Sometimes it's just sailors singing shanties, but...
Fabulous. I think I will take up a stage.
Are your musical instruments pretty visible?
My lyre is on... It's not a big lyre, but it's like probably strapped to my side or my hip or my back.
Joyce notices your instrument. Yeah, I do think... I think they'd be willing to let you play. They might even pay you some coin. It is quite rowdy there.
Wow. I can handle rowdy.
I thought you were a farm girl. When did you learn to play music?
Well, I could always sing. And now I could play music. Many
Excited to hear that.
musics. Yeah.
Maybe shit cows that likes music.
Huh?
Have you had cows that like music? Did you play to
I
the
didn't
cow?
play for the cows. I went into other villages and stuff. And I played for them. Like, I sang for them.
That makes more sense.
Cows like music.
Well, if you do make your way to Moonbright Tavern and you wish to play, I would say speak to Alicia. She's a fine young woman, a good friend of mine. Kind of become her adopted mother since her parents left town. She would gladly, at my recommendation, let you play.
Oh, thank you. I will talk to Alicia.
If you don't mind, I would need to add your names or your group name into my ledger to make sure that I set aside the amount of coin to pay you for your services when you return. Takes the quill, dabs in some ink, then goes to a blank page on her ledger.
I don't think we have a team or a group name, but I'm Marin.
She writes on Marin in very elegant handwriting.
I'm Clarabell, second clown of Circus Cadaver.
Circus Cadaver, they were here a couple months ago. Write your name in the ledger.
Yeah, kind of fallen behind. I'll catch up.
I'm Kazrak.
Kazrak. Writes into the ledger.
Srovis Nawaddle.
There's a brief moment where she kind of looks at you as you say your last name, and then she goes back to her ledger and writes it. Srovis.
Oh. Isole. To Udramana.
And Isole, and she writes the name in. 25 gold pieces each for eliminating the kobold threat. Then you see she rips out another piece of paper, she writes something on it, folds it, sticks it into an envelope, hands it to Marin since he's the closest. Give this when you reach Moonbright Tavern, and they'll add your rooms to my tab.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
By eliminate, can I just ask, does that mean we go back to that camp that we found and eliminate?
Wipe it out? Yes.
So we don't have to, like, keep exploring?
You won't need to resort to violence if you think you can get them to leave without having to, but whatever makes them go away.
Okay. Yes.
Typically, they have like a tribe or a clan of sorts, and you might even find a chieftain.
Okay. Have you tried negotiating with these kobolds?
No, we've heard stories that they've some of the townsfolk and the farmers have claimed they have been disrupting livestock, killing livestock, threatening farmers.
Okay.
Is there anywhere to shop around here before we head out?
Yeah, we do have a marketplace down close to the docks.
I need to grab a few supplies, just in case.
I'm afraid it won't be too extravagant since our trade has slowed a bit from these kobolds, but you should be able to find basic necessities there.
Well,
we're talking about. Well, before you go, Marin, I think it's worth asking since we're already here. Captain Blevins, do you know how much it costs to rent a cabin on his boat heading to Brylet, most likely?
I can't say that I know for sure, but his ship is probably one of the best merchant vessels that we've seen come to town, so it might be a bit hefty. You might be able to find passage from a lesser ship too if you don't want to spend that much coin. It may be a little more dangerous, but he's definitely a captain of captains.
Okay. I'm not too worried about the danger, I suppose, but something to think about.
I would guess that it would be much more than I'm afraid I can pay you here.
That's no bother at all. We'll figure something out. Or I will. I don't really know. We haven't really talked about it.
See how things go.
I thank you for taking this job opportunity. I wish you all nothing but safety and luck.
Thank you.
When you leave, please just don't close the door. Just leave it ajar.
Have a good day.
And you as well.
Someone close the door.
Whoever did someone slam it?
Are we going to the temple or the marketplace?
We can head to the temple if nobody particularly needs anything from the marketplace. Just thought it'd be better to ask whilst we were there than try and find it later.
Well, do you need something?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Well, I think I have enough food, so I'm good to head out and back. Unless we're spending a night here. Sleeping on an actual bed would be nice.
Well, maybe we can claim our rooms, and if the day is still high, we can go investigate the kobold problem.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, I believe they're still 2 days out, aren't they?
Oh.
Go see the map. Big map.
It's 3 days. Is that not how that would work? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, about 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then we should definitely rest up here.
Yeah.
That would
Rest
give
up
us
here.
time. Yeah. Give us time to figure out exactly how we're dealing with these kobolds, because I think there's a miscommunication of what we're planning to do. We should get that rectified before leaving the town.
I would say it'd be simplest just to wipe them out.
Well, let's get to the tavern before discussing that. I don't want to do it out on the roads.
So you want to go to the tavern?
To the tavern.
Unless someone wanted to go to the church.
Church first or tavern first?
Yeah,
Temple.
sure, if it's closer.
Yeah, let's go to the church if it's closer.
Everyone going?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nosferatu looking ass.
So as you approach, the 3 stained windows distinguish Bedegar's temple from the neighboring buildings. Inside, its walls bear iconography to the Scarlet Walker. And like most of these small temples, back to the side is a small room to pay the required blood tax. There is 2 worshippers in here as you walk in. They both are mortal. They both are at the end of their worship. They bite their lower lip, and then they spit blood into this small cup that's in front of the Scarlet Walker effigy here in the back, surrounded by burning candles. And then the 2 farmers walk past you and walk out. You also see, standing, just watching, not speaking, is an older elf. He wears very dulled crimson robes, which distinguishes himself as priest of the Crimson Order. And as you 5 of you walk in, he just kind of keeps his composure. You can tell he's very principled. He has his hands just wrapped in front of his chest, and he just stands there, and as you walk in, he gives you a nod of, and just let you know that he sees you.
Right. Guess I would approach him.
Well, do we know what we want to ask first? I feel like
This
isn't.
I was going to inform him about the cart.
But that's it. We're not going to talk about anything us related to, right?
Don't necessarily believe he would know anything about it. Unless you think they would.
I don't think they would, but I don't really want to get hunted by the very church I worship for coming back alive. That seems something we shouldn't share.
True enough.
You walking up to him?
Yes.
As you walk up to him, you get closer. He gives you the very common, it's like greeting for this church. Praise the Scarlet Walker and her dark saint, Von Lishkins. How may I be of service to you?
Suppose we're looking into a job to deal with some kobolds, and we located one of the meat carts, or meat wagons nearby.
Yes, I am aware of the kobold threat, although we haven't sent out a meat wagon in many days. Are the bodies somewhat fresh?
I believe that bodies were fresh, yes, but which way were we heading? We were heading north, right?
Yeah.
I think
We headed northeast to get here, yeah.
Yeah, the cart itself was heading north.
That is odd. There are no cities in Nephistrad that would be needing a cart to the south of us. Are you sure this is what you saw? Our meat wagons would be headed to Brelet or through the crater of Nova Vasi up to Lamas, not south to those heathen rebel
I thought it
lichens.
Trying to remember. No, we followed the cart. It was heading north.
But it was south of here.
Yes. And it did have all the markings of a Crimson Order cart.
And the bodies.
Yes.
I'm gonna lean over to Clara Clarabell and ask, do we tell him about the note?
The gnomes?
The note.
Oh.
The notes.
The notes. That's a good question.
I mean, we can if we want. And Clarabell will fish through her pouch, pull out the wagon's note.
Srovis, and takes it to give it to Srovis.
All right.
You hand it to the priest. They're
Yes.
wagging it? Okay.
Yeah.
He reads it over.
Spelling her own doom.
Why is the archpriest sending a meat wagon? You can see he's like, he doesn't understand and he's a little concerned. But he looks at the five of you and, well, in all of his wisdom, if the archpriest was sending this wagon in that direction, I feel I must be obligated to send a message to Lysander and ask him what he would like us to do.
Since we're already going to be traveling anyway, how about we deliver your message for you? Oh, priestly one.
Well, the archpriest is in Morzai, which is considerably far away. I would need to contact him magically and then get word.
Yep.
Why, it's
Okay.
It's strange, but this is Nevermore. Was there anything off about the cart when you happened upon it?
It wasn't full. Looked like it was missing a couple bodies. Not as full as the one I've seen in the past, at least.
They were small footprints leading away.
Which we believe to be the kobolds we're tracking.
We thought they were gnomes at first, but quickly learned that it wasn't.
They still could be. Just dressed up.
Yeah,
This is true.
I'm aware of this kobold threat, and it just doesn't strike me as something that a kobold would do.
Well, either way, they took the driver, I think, based on the dancing patterns of their feet and which way it went.
Perhaps they saw an opportunity and took it.
I'll say I do not understand the intellect of what they would say is a lesser being in our church. What I can do is I will contact Lysander Thorn in Morzai. He is a high-ranking archpriest in our Crimson Order. Hopefully I'll be able to get information back fairly quickly. In the meantime, I'm not sure if I should ask you to return the card to us or not. You might want it. Let me just speak to him first.
I think my fellow adventurers here would appreciate coin if we did.
Of course. I would need reassurance from the archpriest on what to do before I offer or ask for anything from you adventurers.
I look over at Srovis and I give him a wink.
Is
payment already?
Is there something in your eye? Would you need some healing properties?
No, I just hear music all the time.
We've come to the conclusion that she has a concussion, but doesn't want help.
I see. Well, if you do need help eventually, I am quite knowledgeable in the arcane arts. I have been known to identify a magic item or two if needed. So I might be able to make a salve to remove the music from your ears.
Oh, I'm sure it's just the joys of life and worshiping the Scarlet Walker.
Definitely a concussion.
I have faith. He doesn't.
I came here all those years ago to spread her will, to bring law to this town, and I'm not saying that I'm failing, but we could use a little more law and order around here. Perhaps if you are to deal with this kobold threat, you would help bring this order.
Is Bedegar a newer city? I've never been here before.
No, not newer, but it is viewed in the kingdom as needing a tighter leash.
They definitely seem pretty relaxed.
They at least pay their tax. Have you all paid yours?
Yes, they're doing that.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I have in the last couple of days.
I think I'm up to date on mine.
It's good to hear. There's no sense in lying. The Crimson Order knows if someone has not donated the amount necessary. It always knows.
Well, when we come back from dealing with those kobolds, I'll definitely need to give my tax at that point, but I think I'm good now.
I will join you in re-upping my tax later.
So it shall be. Just when you deal with these kobolds, don't jump to rash judgments. Crimson Order is not. If we need to, we will. He tries to think of a good way to say it. If we need to, we will take the blood of lesser creatures to feed those above us.
We'll keep that into consideration.
You'd like to pay reverence to her? He looks over his shoulder. He points to the cup in front of the effigy. For the other two, you saw bit their lip and then spit. As for me, I will do haste and go make contact with the archpriest and see what is to do about this lost meat wagon. Do you mind if I keep this note, or would you like it back?
I have no need of it.
You're more than welcome to have it.
He folds it, puts it in his pocket. Gives a slight bow, then praise the Scarlet Walker and her dark saint, Von Lishkins.
Praise be.
Yeah.
Srovis would pay reverence before leaving.
Yeah, Clarabell as well.
Seeing the others doing it, Marin would.
I am going to dance out the door.
I will not. I will walk out.
When we were at the mayor's office and you were just standing outside, just imagine.
He's just talking through the door.
Yeah.
As we come out, Marin had turned to Clarabell. Is he saying he wanted us to bring a kobold back for the blood?
I took that as this town's not feeding enough, and if the Lishkins get mad, they could use the kobold's blood. But to be quite honest, I think if we go to talk to the kobolds, there'll be a lot of bloodshed there, and I don't think any of them will make it out. So I'm not concerned.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes more
As
sense.
I'm not capturing a kobold. I'm not being paid for that. That sounds like a lot of work.
True.
Well, maybe they
Anyway.
want a better life. They could come to the city.
I'm sure they could do that if they want. I don't think they'll want a better life if they're stealing from body wagons.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll go there and we'll find out.
Hopefully, we are not tied to that note.
Secret list of names buried on it somewhere.
I couldn't find a reference to the amount or the people on there at all on it, so. But I didn't look very hard, so there's a chance.
Alright.
Should be
To the-
fine.
To the tavern. Oh,
The tavern. In front of you, right here, as you make your way to the tavern, you see a freshly painted sign which hangs outside this weathered establishment. The sounds of laughter and merriment spill from the door each time it opens, as does the smell of hearty stew. This is Moonbright Tavern.
these little birds on the roof over here, right at the bottom left. I thought they were like small bodies at first. It took me a second to realise what they were.
My generic
gnomes are
commoners.
dying on the roofs.
Just a couple commoners.
Yeah. If you get the southmost commoner and the almost northmost, you can get a normal head of hair.
Step inside, the tavern's pretty lively. You can see there's an older gentleman behind the bar. He wears an old traveler's coat. He has long hair and a gray beard with bits of black in it. He has a smile and very noticeable scars. You can see there's a young girl. Looks to be in her late 20s, mid 30s. Wears a green jumper. She has a white blouse with the sleeves rolled up. She's darting between the tables, balancing trays of soup and ale and slices of pie. Everyone else, for the most part, doesn't look out of the ordinary except for in the back corner. You can make out two thrall. Both of these thralls wear sailor get-ups, and for those that know what a thrall is, they are the sanguis that have starved themselves for 3 months without blood, turning into the hideous thrall, causing their body to slowly deteriorate until their eventual death. Gives them that ghoul-like savage appearance. And you would also know that once you start to become a thrall, there is no going back. You are a thrall until the end. And then next to the two thrall is looks to be a captain of sorts, like a ship captain. You could definitely notice that she sees you as you all walk in. She has that sort of perception that she's always on the lookout for whatever reason. When you walk in, it's a nice lively tavern. Everyone's having a good time.
I'm gonna head to the bar and hopefully get these rooms sorted.
I'm gonna go with you.
Hey, this is my time with Marin. You go somewhere else.
No, I just want to know where Alicia is.
As you approach, that is Helm Pearl. He says, "G'day, folks. What can I get you?"
We got this letter from the mayor about some rooms. And I'll hand you over.
Takes it, gives it a quick look over. Ah, see, you're going to help the mayor with this kobold threat. It's good. The vengeance for the young, and you all seem young.
Marin will very obviously look over at Kazrak at this point.
Sitting on a chair.
It just probably asleep.
He doesn't know that Bill
He's
the dwarf
rubbing his
with
knee right now.
Didn't look down. I can't see his hand.
Hey, Robert, what's up, dude? Thanks for the sub, man.
Yeah, we're young enough.
Also, my friend over there, Isole was gonna, she was hoping you had a spare time tonight to play songs, I think.
Yes,
Figured I'd ask that for her.
Local bard. Yes. Thank you, Clara.
Little entertainer looking for work.
That's me.
I have to say, the past few weeks, fewer captains have been stopping into Bedegar because of this kobold threat. It's impacting business a bit, but you're skilled. Wouldn't mind letting you put on a show.
Yes. Do I have to audition?
Please do. You see, he
Right
leans
now?
back. Of course.
I'll step aside, give us some room.
Do you want me to use my instrument?
Just a way to show me your talents. By instrument or by voice.
Okay. I don't hear singing at the moment, so I will take out my lyre. She says all of that. She takes her lyre out from like next to her, which is just this little harp, small little harp instrument. And she will start playing some strings on it, and you can almost see as she starts, her hands are like a little bit scared, like she gets a little clammy.
Do you think it would help if I juggled?
Yes, but we don't duo. And she looks.
I mean, we could.
I mean, after maybe I'm done.
Make a performance. If you're taking the help from Clarabell, make it at advantage.
Yeah.
Clarabell's juggling next to you.
Do I play a known tune or improvise a song?
Whatever you do, make sure you use my juggling as a metronome to keep the beat.
I don't know what the difference is. I'm gonna play a known tune because I can hear it.
Okay. DC
What do I do?
Not too bad.
Wait, that's.
Oh, okay.
Sneeze it.
Do I have to just do performance now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think you just click on the charisma button there, yeah.
I did not do that.
17's good. You play an excellent song.
What?
As you play, you see people around the tavern here that are talking and eating. They slowly start to notice you playing, and they all start to turn and watch you play.
The song that Isole can hear in her head is quite somber, and it's slow. It's almost like you're walking through a quiet but warm forest as the sun rises through an autumn day. And you're not scared, but the leaves crunch under your feet, and everything just feels serene, but you're a little sad as if you're heartbroken.
Marin will throw a silver onto the floor now.
You see a couple
Clarabell.
tears.
She'll like move over to Mar and be like, I don't think my juggling's helping. I don't think we should duet. I've changed my mind.
Hey, just put the balls away. Maybe no one will notice.
Hellman, after you finish your performance, you hear it. There's a loud clap across the towers. Everyone claps for you.
Oh.
Sounds like you're hired.
Thank you. Thank you.
But then you hear
Isole, my name.
there's one person over here says, "Why did you stop juggling?"
Well, I didn't want to take away from the show. As a clown, you learn when and when not to do things, and this is a not moment.
The gnome over there just sighs and goes back to reading their book.
All right.
Isole's gonna look at Clarabella and just give her a really small but like shy smile. Really thankful. Almost like you gave her the courage.
I'm assuming you picked that silver up.
If it was close enough, yes.
You were just throwing it towards you.
Did it land on the floor?
Yeah.
And she'll pick it up. I'm literally right there, and you're just like, Chuck.
Hey, he threw it like 10 feet if we're using this grid right.
Yeah. It was a reasonable throw.
Well, it seems like today's a good day for Bedegar. We have adventurers going to take care of this kobold problem, as signed off by Mayor Wells, and we have a new act that is, by first glance, seems extremely popular.
Isole and Clarabell.
What rooms do we have? Sorry, I didn't know what he said.
Gosh, yeah, he's gonna point. This is the stairs that lead up to the rooms. 5 individual rooms. They're not much, but they do have a bed and a chest you can put your belongings in. You'll be the only 5 staying up there, because no one else is checked in. Most of the sailors prefer to sleep on their ships, sleep here in the inn, to save money.
Well,
It's muchly appreciated. Marin will just let Clarabell and Isole know that he's just going to run up to the room and drop his stuff.
Up to the room real quick. It's nothing extravagant. It's pretty standard tavern stuff that you've seen before.
Yeah, just leave his weapons in his arm in the room. Come back down a bit more comfortable.
As you come back down, this is probably be around 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. You can smell that they're starting to prepare for the day's supper. Smells like venison, some stew. You can smell fish. Kitchen seems to be behind Helmond, where it's wafting out of. Oh, what brings the two of you here?
Well, kobolds mostly, I think, but I'm a couple months behind the circus cadaver. I'm trying to catch up.
I see. I believe they're headed to Braylett. I'm sure they're already there.
That's what I'm hoping, that I'll get there in time, and I believe Isole here was thinking of joining?
Maybe when I get better.
I don't know, with a performance like that, I think you could definitely join one of the early shows.
Thanks.
Yes.
Oh, there's 2 more with us. And I point to Srovis and Kazrak.
Oh. Helmond's gonna call over to the 2 of you. Y'all like something to drink? Alicia's quite busy, but I can serve you.
Yes, please.
I'll take a mead.
Sure. Meat as well.
On coming right up. 4 copper pieces for a mead. Or if you buy a dinner,
please.
it comes with the meal.
Whoa.
Depends on how much
much
you
is
all
it?
drink. Are you heavy drinkers or
How much is that dinner?
5 silver?
Ooh. I would like 1 dinner, please.
You have
I'll just take out 3 gold.
ooh. Tonight we have
Spender.
Vincent stew with roasted apples, or we have fish cake with oat
So
bread.
everybody gets a dinner.
Ooh. Fish cake, please.
Starts to write down the order.
What?
5 dinners, fish cake for you, and then he points to Clarabell.
Oh, same.
Fish cake for Clarabell, and then as Marin walks down, Vincent stew with roasted apples or fish cake with oat bread? Points to Marin.
Seeing as all the other two had the fish, I'll take the stew, please.
One Vincent
It would have
stew.
been very awkward if we all did the cake, huh?
It is
Yeah.
actually.
Keep it all going.
Helmet points to Srovis. And for you,
The fish cake.
fish cake. And then for my friend who might be the only one in this room older than I am, what would you like for supper?
I want the stew.
So he's gonna say fish cake then.
I was thinking of it.
Of course. It should take just a moment. Yep, and then goes into the kitchen, leaving you all alone for a minute.
That one sailor has just the biggest fucking nose of the group. Sorry, I keep looking at him.
Wow.
That's my commoner tokens.
Is that captain still staring at us?
Make a perception.
All of us are just Isole.
Just Isole.
Normal. Oh,
Oh,
get one.
this is not boding well. Three rolls and 2 of them are ones.
Yeah.
Before you look over it, she doesn't seem to be staring at you. She's also kind of just like glancing around the room, keeping an eye on almost. Seems like she's keeping an eye on everyone inside the room.
That's all right. I'm gonna go sit by the fire.
Isole sits by the fire. As you guys are spreading out, a halfling rushes in.
Oh no.
Gordon
Oh, fuck.
Ramsay?
He's the
That
cook.
is Gordon Ramsay.
It's Gordon Ramsay.
No, that's Bander Tatterwise. Come on, guys.
It's halfling Gordon Ramsay. Rushes in. You're late, Tater. Sorry, I'm here. Someone comes out. Just a couple minutes, folks.
Srovis. Why did the mayor look at you weird?
Not sure.
And all of us said our names. There was no issue, but seems something struck a chord when it came to you.
That's odd, isn't it?
Kazrak looks down at his hands in silence.
Shouldn't
So?
cause any trouble soon, so don't worry about it.
This is a big table. How do you all know each other?
Just be Laura laughing from the other room.
All 10 of them stop and just turn and look at you. Just kidding.
It's like a wedding.
So as you approach this table, it's a collection of different types of species. They all look to be wearing though farmers' attire. Looks like they've had a hard day's work, and this seems to be like where they all congregate. The one kind guy closest to you will turn to talk to you. Well, you're not dressed from around here.
You've got some very good eyes. That would be correct. I'm not from here. I am from the Circus Cadaver.
And entertainment for the Harvest Festival. Please, I did not mean to offend. I am Umir Hornshield. Pleasure.
A pleasure to meet you, Hornshield. Is this harvest soon?
Yeah, you see these hands? He pulls up his hands and they're all beat like farmer hands. I farm radishes. Are we comparing hands? Let me see yours.
She'll show her one hand. It is covered in like a pale, like whatever the clowns wear, the oil makeup that's like very hard to wash off. But you can kind of see beneath the thin layer of makeup that there is quite a few scars of hard life, but it looks like they've mostly healed over. I've done my fair share.
Well, if you ever want to take up farming, you have the hands to do it. Just don't.
I'll be okay.
Aye, good. We have enough radish farmers around here.
That's what I figured. I didn't want to take your jobs.
Next to him,
Side.
this is a halfling. I'll be quiet, Umir. I am Chana. I grow cabbages and turnips. You're more welcome to also grow cabbages and turnips. The more the merrier. We need to feed our folks here.
Which one do you like cooking, or which one do you like farming more, and then cooking?
I think I'm partial to cabbage.
Cabbage. I can see that.
To tell you the truth, one of my fences was knocked over by heavy winds recently, but I came here first.
Sounds like a good priority.
Need to fill my belly with ale before I get back.
Well, I don't want to bother you all, but if any of you need any help, I have some friends that are looking for coin and no doubt would be interested in some small work.
Of course. They both point kind of towards where you guys came in that direction. Right out of town is where my farm is. My farm is just right across from his.
Well, we'll come check it out if we're heading that way then.
Wonderful. It is good to meet you.
Likewise. Enjoy your wedding or whatever.
As you're walking to your table, Bander Tater-wise comes out with a couple dishes. Alicia rushes over to collect the food. Would you like your meal, Isole? I have it here. Fish cake with oat bread?
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna look over to Srovis and Kazrak and wave at them to come follow me. But I'll take my plate from her.
She hands it to you. As she does, you can see there's a note that's like laying on the tray, and it has your name and then says elf with horns next to the. Kind of like a little waitress sketch, or like quick first hand, who they know to drop meals to.
Nice.
I'll bring the rest over.
I'll steal a chair from another desk.
Okay. As Alicia passes out the meals, the first thing you smell is, before she came over, the thrall sailors that are next to all of you smell horrible.
No.
It's almost like deteriorating ghouls are just sitting there. But as she puts down the food, the smell of the stews and the fish kind of help out a bit, take some of that stench away. As she puts the meals down, though, you can tell she's noticeably perturbed by the thrall. If you need anything, I'll be over there. And she like hurries off quickly just to get away from him.
Well, Marin, it looks like our private time is over. I was going to ask you some questions, but everyone's here. So I suppose we should get eating.
I don't think I agreed to private time. I was just sitting here.
Okay, don't gotta be rude. I see how it is. I'm not offering you my tent anytime soon.
Oh. I was going to ask if we should swap rooms.
Yeah, a very slightly relieved look on Marin's face.
So why did you want private time with him, Clarabell?
I just had some questions about his past, and I didn't want to intrude with the whole group here. But clearly Marin took it the wrong way.
Well, we don't really know each other very much, do we?
There's a man in the wall!
Fucking smashes their head through the window.
as you're eating, an orc walks by and just like looks through the window.
Give a awkward wave.
That's another nightmare to add to the collection.
Oh, don't mind me. Smells like Tater Wise's stew. Smells pretty good.
Yeah.
Had a deeper voice than I thought.
It's an orc.
Well, where did you guys all come from? If we're gonna be hanging around each other, maybe we should know each other a bit more.
I need to remember the map. What's that?
It's in the journal.
Yeah, it's in the journal.
Come from yonder.
Yeah.
I'm just from a family's farm. Nowhere special.
Where is that again?
It's just not short walk from Mosey.
Oh,
Not too far away.
did you know about the archpriest there? The Sander?
I've never been. I just spent most of my time on the farm. Never went into the city.
Okay.
Mostly just dealt with travelers and passersby. That was it.
My clan's based out of our few days travel south of Falknova. Or Falkovnia. That's what it is. These words are gonna mess me up.
See the map for reference?
Ooh. I've never traveled to Falkovnia. I've never been across the Howling Highlands. Or anywhere, really.
Where are you
I can assure
from?
you it's not nice.
I'm also from a farm outside of Lamas.
I'm from Valkovnia,
Oh,
right inside.
Really?
Kazrak, how old are you?
How old's dirt?
Can't remember no more.
Let me remember. Missed some years, so maybe like 320.
What? Are you human? You're not. You can't be human. No, you're a dwarf.
I'm
I
not,
did look human.
How tall is he compared to Clarabell?
I'm not a good comparison.
He's like a foot shorter than Clarabell, if I remember correctly.
Well,
I think Srovis was the tall one.
yeah. He's pretty tall.
If you've been there for that long, have you ever met any of the Tormcogs?
Give me a second. Gonna roll.
That's a good sign.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, I haven't
Okay,
personally,
bye.
but I haven't heard good things about them, so it's probably for the best.
What have you heard?
Well, I've heard they're pretty paranoid compared to the other big houses. Pretty aggressive and often don't like to associate themselves with others. So I was hoping I could get some gossip, maybe. But if you don't know them, that makes sense.
My brain's a little foggy from, waking up in that cart.
Not from the 300 years?
It could be that too.
That would make more sense.
Can I peek over at Mirabelle to see if she's listening?
Make a perception.
Oh,
23. She is definitely listening to you. And kind of side-eyeing, watching you. She's doing it very skillfully, though. She's kind of talking to this thrall while watching you.
I'm gonna open my eyes really big and make direct eye contact with Kazrak and Marin. Just be like nod my head a bit, as subtly as I can, which is not that subtle, but I'm not pointing at her.
Why are you nodding at me?
Yeah, why are you nodding at Clarabell?
Did I do something to you? I thought the juggling helped. If it didn't, I can stop.
Nodding. I just want to eat your food.
We have the same meal. Is mine warmer?
No, I am so hungry.
Fine, but only because I didn't pay. Clarabell will move her plate over to you.
When she says that, Marin will move his plate over and scoop a little bit out of his stew into hers.
I forced myself to try to eat it. I'm so full.
She hasn't even finished her own plate yet.
Yeah. They got some soupy fish cake.
I guess you're not used to eating rations?
They're back.
You see that orc just run scared past the window. Then a couple minutes go by, and then you see Bander Tater come running past the window holding a butcher cleaver.
Dude, that one was weird.
I'm going to casually lean against Clarabell as if I'm a little tipsy and flirtatious, but lean against her and put my head on her shoulder and say to her as quietly as I can, the captain is watching us.
Clarabell's gonna look at the captain. Not really subtle with it.
So when you're sitting, you have to turn, look over your shoulder at her.
It is very clear that I'm looking because my back would be to them normally, so it would be a full A full rotation.
A facepalm.
You like what you see? It's a very like smokery old woman voice.
Quite frankly, no. Your friends smell like shit.
Yeah, they do that.
Are you okay?
You see, what they don't tell you is when you hire a thrall of sailors, you're gonna pay them less money. They look at her. What? You're cheap. You're not skilled. She gets up, walks over to your table.
Oh.
He made eye contact. What have you done?
Oh god, it's why you never look at the
Look
weirdos.
at the weirdo in the back of the class.
Name's Maribel Saltwind, captain of the Pelican. And you're all sitting in VIP, so you must be important.
We're important enough, I would say. If it wasn't clear, I'm a member of the Circus Cadaver, and we're pretty well known, so you get some things that others wouldn't. Why?
I like people that get things that others wouldn't. I'm a merchant by trade, and I sell whatever will fetch a hefty sum. You're someone that gets stuff that fetches hefty sums. I think that should make us friends.
Well, it depends on what we have to get, I suppose. Is it long? What you're asking for, is it heavy? We don't have a lot of spare time from my knowledge.
So I'll just take whatever, anything you find that you think is important. I'm the person that you might want to sell it to. I'm in town here for a few days, and we're back on the Pelican, picking up whatever goods we can here. Then sailing across the Bay of Sorrows to another city.
Are you heading to Brylet next?
We can. Don't really make plans, we just kind of go where the money is.
Well, if you're heading that way, I might ask to join you. Maybe the rest of us here would too. After we do our things in town, of course.
Well, the Pelican isn't the largest ship, so I wouldn't be able to offer you rooms, but you could take the space of some precious cargo. Say 75 gold each, about a 10-day boat ride to Brylet.
Suppose that isn't an awful deal.
Can always be talked down if you have some sort of item for trade.
I'm a performer. I could sing across the waves.
I'd rather have something shiny in my pocket.
I'm sure.
I could paint your thralls. Might make them stink less.
Right, if you put a paintbrush to them, you might rip off some of that decaying flesh.
Well, that's a very gross picture. Thanks for that. My friend's just trying to finish her multiple meals, so if you wouldn't mind leaving us to that, that would be great.
Sure. Well, just keep in mind, if you're coming aboard the Pelican, all of my sailors are thrall. So you get used to the stench. It was good meeting all of you.
Likewise.
We're the wrong person.
Just stole her seat.
I moved over.
I thought he moved
Insulting
over for you. She's a strange lady.
Yeah. I have a friend at the circus, owns a couple cats. Claims you don't smell the cats after a while, but I don't think that's a good thing. So we should be careful of that boat. Getting used to small thrall flesh doesn't sound like a fun time.
Was there blood on the cleaver when he came back?
I was gonna say, is there blood all over the guy?
Make a perception at disadvantage as she runs by. Whereas,
Are you guys seeing shit out there? Because I ain't seeing fucking anything.
Yeah, I can't.
You guys
I can't see from where I
It's
am.
because you guys are too far. It's because you're too far.
with the 19, you didn't see any blood, but you did see a very sweaty halfling.
Oh. That's private. Oh, is that disadvantage? It would be even worse.
There's a Oh, yeah.
You would have just barely saw the blur of Caterwise going by.
Well, I cannot finish my meals.
Why did you ask for them?
Yeah, I thought you wanted more. You're really hungry.
I'm full now.
How much of my meal was eaten?
I ate half of a fish stick.
Wow, Isole, you must have really enjoyed the meals. You like some more?
I have a plate full of food.
I can
I'm gonna
pay
take
for it.
upstairs with me. I think I'm gonna just go upstairs with it.
I mean,
okay.
if you're not gonna finish it, I would love to eat my food.
Yes, I'm full. She'll give you her.
Fantastic. Thank you for my plate.
Anyone else is done, I'll clear your plates and they want to eat any drink, or is everyone okay?
I could do with another mead, actually. Or do you have anything stronger? Like spirits?
We did. But we're still waiting for more shipments to come in, but we are out of whiskey. We do have wine. I don't know if you think that'd be stronger or not, but
I'll stick with the mead, thanks.
Time to get red wine drunk.
everyone else okay?
I'd like some water
I'm
if
good,
you
I-
have any.
I'm good. I think I'll be returning to the room in a few.
A
few
mead,
rounds of mead.
glass of water, another mead.
Nothing for me. I'm gonna head up to the room shortly.
Excuse me. Do
Yeah.
you know who Alicia is?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, lovely. We were actually told to talk to you.
Oh, by who?
Your friend.
Ones we banished to the hell for
Was
a
it-
day.
Was it Basil?
No, Basil. No, Verena and Asher.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they just wanted to see how you're doing.
I can't complain. Doing pretty well. Keeping busy.
And how are your parents?
I have to say, I haven't spoken to them since for a while now, honestly. Just trying to keep up with everything here. They left so abruptly. Kind of a sore spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, if you're happy and we're happy, then everyone's happy.
Everything's going great. I have a new boyfriend. He's a woodcutter.
Great.
I'm saving up to buy
what's his
steak in
name?
the tavern. Oh, it's Basil.
Oh, Oh, the woodcutter. I bet he has nice arms.
Yes, he does.
Great.
Saving up to buy a little portion of this tavern. It's not all terrible. The Harvest Festival is coming up. I have to help decorate.
Yeah, when is that? The farmers at the big table were talking about it, but didn't get into
3 weeks
specifics.
from now.
Yeah, about 3 weeks. If you'll be here, it's a great time. Games and
I don't know if I'll
entertainment.
be here.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a lot of sitting around without a job.
Oh, I thought you were being hired to entertain.
Oh, yes.
Well, Isole was, not me, and I don't think
Well,
Isole can
We
cover my bills.
duo now.
Oh, we duo now. I didn't get the memo on that.
I think it's a special. It's not all the time sort of thing. It's a special act.
Reason to stay.
I really do like the blending of sorrow music and juggling.
Well, maybe the next one I hear is gonna be livelier. Like this one. This one's pretty. It's a nice flute in it.
What are you talking about?
Her concussion is flaring up again.
It's not a concussion.
Concussion?
No, my head's fine. It's fine.
You did have a slight bump on there.
No, these are horns. These are little antlers. I'm an elf. You're uncultured and rude.
That is very rude of you to say.
Where is the bump on my head? And she'll look at Clara.
Right there, and she'll boop you on the nose. You asked.
Can I have the meat, please?
Yes. She laughs as she walks off.
If you're worried about it getting worse, I could give you one of these, and she'll fetch it and she'll grab a clown nose, just a little red ball.
I think Marin would look better wearing that.
Marin doesn't deserve any of my stuff. He's being quite mean, frankly, today.
He's so mean. He's very rude.
What? How have I been rude?
Srovis, do you agree?
It's worse that you don't know.
I mean, you're the one that's been staring at people, so...
Exactly. I'm not the rude one here, you are.
I'm not staring at anybody. My back is to the entire tavern.
You were staring at me for a moment, but that's because you were hungry. That's understandable.
Somebody else comes down, a glass of water goes in front of Clarabell. And Alicia kind of like slowly sinks away.
Ugh. I'm just gonna drink my mead.
I feel like there's going to be a problem behind the tavern soon. Should we keep watch? I'm moving back towards the window.
I've been seeing people come by.
That orc is back.
What are you on about?
Again?
What orc are we on about?
Everyone's by the window.
I will immediately walk away as I got too close to the thrall and it fucking reeks. Well, that was a mistake.
This gnome walking by sees you all look out the window, so he turns and looks at you all. He waves. You're very, like an awkward, like, hi?
Marin will sort of wave over the top of Kazrak and Srovis. I don't see any orcs. What are you on about?
The hell are they looking
They
at?
pass by.
I see him right now.
Yes.
Alright, well, while the men look out the window, I'm gonna go check out my room.
Yeah, it is about time for bed.
Yeah, I don't see anything happening out there. Marin's gonna head to his room.
Okay.
Kazrak will start to head that way too.
Yep. Yeah, no nighttime stroll. We can do a quick 5-minute break here. You guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Right.
Sounds good.
Quick break. We'll be right back. See you in a minute. Just waiting on Kazrak. Oh, the kitty.
Yeah, big stinker.
To his chefs and orcs.
Oh, cookies. Hello, these.
Tavern music.
Hi.
That big old dog.
Yeah.
So to Clarabell, Marin, Kazrak's not here. Did you see anything weird when you walked by to go upstairs?
Were we supposed to?
No, just wondering. That's fine.
Like, no.
So-
Is there something going on in the kitchen I should be worried about? Oh. You know that Tater Tot's busy. But Clarabell knows nothing about that.
Isole and Srovis, you both are still in the tavern. Is there anything you want to do?
He's just drinking for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, just drinking. I'm trying to like talk to Srovis. Is he amenable to conversation?
Yeah, let's say yeah.
Great.
Probably more as he gets drunk.
I want to challenge him to an arm wrestling match.
Oh.
After like probably my second mead.
I'd probably go for it. You're probably gonna win.
Oh, I wish I stayed downstairs now.
So that's athletics versus athletics.
Can I do like sleight of hand or something to tickle him with prestidigitation?
You are such a cheater. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everything you do is cheating.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if that's the case. Would it be a perception at disadvantage if I'm drunk?
If you're drunk?
Bruce lets me do
If you're
it.
drunk, yeah.
I'd say I'd
So-
probably be
All,
drunk pretty
all in
quick.
fun.
Can I just do a Constitution saving throw or something to see if I'm drunk?
Sure. I think they have rules for that in the new DMG. They have a whole bunch of like
Oh, do
weird
they?
random
They do.
rules. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I drunk?
21, you are feeling amazing. Not drunk at all.
Okay, Awesome. I'm gonna sleight of hand this fool with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Is that the roll you want me to make or different?
Yeah, make sleight of hand.
Oh no.
Srovis has no idea.
Great.
He's too drunk.
Get ready to arm wrestle him. But as I do it, I start singing. And my other hand starts making some like some somatic components or whatever under the table.
So Isole is athletics at advantage, and Srovis is pure athletic roll.
Oh god.
Crushed him.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. Or a 5 minus
You
1.
didn't even need the help.
Your athletics is -1 as well?
Mhm. I came in here expecting to be the backlines cleric, but I'm gonna be the frontline knowledge guy.
Great. Smash his hand into the table. Like, ha! Yes! Ah! That was great. Why do you have horns?
Should I not?
Are you an elf?
No,
And what are you?
I'm a draconic.
Oh. I've only heard about those people. You. Them. That's cool.
Well,
What-
that's not
yeah.
too surprising. Don't see
So-
too many of us out traveling.
Are you like a is your do you have dragon parents?
I have draconic parents, yes.
Did they turn into a dragon?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Oh, I'd be sitting next to him. Okay. That's cool. You know, my parents are elves.
I mean, yes, you're full elf, so it would make sense.
Yeah. Srovis. How did you get your name? That's a pretty cool name. And you got some pointy teeth that are red.
Yes. Teeth are tradition in my clan, and I guess my parents named me.
Do you have any dreams? Aspirations? What do you want to be when, this is all over? Or do?
I did have one, but after what happened, I'm starting to have doubts.
I lean across the table and just do like this. What happened?
Well, I got quite thoroughly stabbed.
By whom? Where?
I'll have to think on the name of where it happened, but some people didn't like what I was helping. So they fought us.
Were you an
No.
adventurer before?
No. I was a scribe. Or a researcher as well.
And people stabbed you
Yes.
for researching. What did you research?
Probably be best if I didn't say.
I won't kill you. Again.
Others may take offense.
Can I look at his clothing to see if he gives away anything that would be offensive?
Yeah, does your clothing give away anything that might be picked up on?
I mean, it would have to be... I'd say it's probably standard from his clan, so if he knows anything about that from hearsay.
Absolutely not.
This looks like pretty typical robes.
I think I'll sing about you, Srovis. Sometime. I'll make a song.
What?
You're cool.
I mean, we fought some wolves, and then we walked.
Well, I've not really walked with anyone before.
Maybe you could sing about that weird shadow monster.
I don't. That's. It was really scary, and I don't want to think about it again. It came back. It appeared once, and I don't want it to appear again.
Well, the best way to learn about where it's coming from and what it is for it to keep coming at us.
We could just ignore it. Like it's gone. Like it does. We don't. Do you want to die?
No, but we seem to have done well enough against it the first time. Specifically, Clarabell and the Thunderbolt.
That was cool. I will maybe make a song about that.
There you go. I see your dog doing that.
Because he likes to make the bed comfortable.
He's nesting.
He's just gonna lay down
Eventually.
after he ruins all the pillows.
Any minute now. That best not be my pillows.
It's a big old butt on stream. Big
Yeah,
old
he's
butt
messed
cam.
up all your pillows. Those are Jim's pillows.
But yes, I mean, if to do a song about something, I would imagine Clarabell might be flattered about that.
Yeah. I think you guys are okay. You guys, you're good. You guys are good people.
True.
Definitely.
How knowledgeable is Isole about like religious stuff? Religion.
She is like, she knows about the Crimson Order, but she's heard stories that there's other gods that are different from the Crimson Order. And she knows she's not really supposed to know much about that, if anything. So she has very little knowledge.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be going up to my room now. This has been nice. Thank you.
Well, hopefully we'll have some fun with dealing with the kobolds then.
I hope we can talk to them first.
You can try, but I doubt much will come of it.
Maybe. Good night.
I'm starting to. As it gets later, people are starting to head back to their town or head back to their homes. Everyone's going to bed. Everyone's taking their long rest for the night. Anyone want to do anything before they lay down?
Yeah. Before Isole goes to bed, she'll hear a knocking on her door.
Do we each have our own rooms?
I believe so.
Yep, separate rooms.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. I will open it.
You will see Clarabell holding her, the mattress of her bed, like the down feathers in the bag. She's like, "Do you mind if I sleep in here on the floor? I have a hunch something might go wrong tonight, and I think numbers will be good, and Marin's being an ass, and I don't want to be near him. So you're really the only option. Because it's either that, an old man, or a person with scales, and I think this just makes the most sense."
Yeah. Yeah, come on in.
Awesome. I'll just be in the corner.
No, it's okay. You could have, half the room. That's okay. I helped set it up with you.
Awesome.
Isole does she have a window in her room?
No, it's all
No.
pretty tight quarters. Nothing that looks outside. That might make you feel more. You feel more safe because of that. Maybe feel more safe because of that. There's no window.
Okay. It does not.
Okay.
Before Isole goes to bed, she's going to just talk to Clara in the dark and say, "Do you know anything about fae creatures?"
I know next to nothing. I've only learned what I've heard in passing at the circus. Since sometimes there'd be people who aren't from the Nevermore and they would say things, but aside from fairies and mushroom circles, I don't think I know much.
What's a mushroom circle?
Don't stand in one. That's what I've learned.
Why?
Apparently it brings you to another plane of existence or something. I'm honestly not quite sure.
Okay.
I think if I actually went to school as a child, I might have known more, but
they don't teach you in school.
You've been to school.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you someone fancy?
I didn't go for very long, but yeah.
Do you mind helping me set some of these traps? And she'll pull out a string and a bell. I don't want anyone sneaking into the room.
Sure. She'll help you set it up.
Yeah. Anything that could be seen as an entry point into the room now has a string and some bells on the ends.
Okay. Everyone's laying down for their long rest. Nothing else?
No.
Correct.
About 4 in the morning or so, by the door that Isole and Clarabell's in, you hear it. Ding, ding, ding.
Ah, for fuck's sakes. Clarabell will like jolt awake at that. She is used to that noise.
There's a
I
little,
don't hear it.
there's a little mouse crawling under the door.
Well, there was. I'm gonna attack that fucking thing as just an immediate reaction.
Okay. How do you attack it with? Oh, Sorcerer's Burst.
Just Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay. 22 hit,
Oh
throw
my
for
God.
damage.
Big.
Okay. So there's the Sorcerer's Burst goes off, it hits this little rat, and the rat just explodes. Painting the door in the floor. Definitely enough to wake up Isole. And maybe even everyone else in their rooms.
I wake up. I'm like, what? What's happening? What's
It
happening?
was just a rodent. Everything's good. I thought that skull beast was coming back in, but just a
Kazrak
rat
would
ringing the bell.
not wake up to that.
Would you knock on our door, you said?
No, he said he wouldn't have woken up from that.
No. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, are we gonna do that for every rodent that enters the room?
Probably not. Now that I know that there's rodents in the tavern, but
Okay.
I just like to be careful.
Okay.
Could have been a druid.
Try to go back to sleep.
Never know.
If it would have been, I feel like there'd just be a dead person on the floor.
Just say-
Just a dead commoner on the floor.
Ragdoll commoner.
Oh, dear.
Besides that, it's a pretty uneventful night. Everyone gets their long rest. Has their inspiration.
If anyone's missing inspiration, I can give it to you.
I'm still holding on.
Everyone wakes up and heads out how they please.
Should we check in with the temple quick to see if he's had word about what to do with the cart?
Yeah, if we check the temple and we head out to the kobolds, at least we'll know if we need to grab the cart on the way back.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So you guys went to the temple. Yeah. You make your way back to the temple bright and early. You do notice that there is this. It seems a little more busier today than it was the day before. There are a couple more commoners in here paying their respects, and it looks like Cordion has the door open to that room in the back where people usually give their blood tax. Looks like a lot of farmers are giving their blood tax before they head into go about the next part of their day. Seeing you though, Cordion gets up, tells the commoner that he's about to apply a leech to, that he'll just be 1 second. Walks over to the 5 of you.
Any word on...
Good.
Say any word on if they require the cart back or not?
You fix that further. So I must tell you all something in confidence.
Oh, secrets.
My spouse lives in Morzai and is also a member of the Crimson Order. I contacted her instead of the Archpriest Lysander and asked her about this situation. And I have been told to destroy the note and forget the cart existed. And I would refer the same thing to you. You did not see that cart. You do not know where that cart is. And you have forgotten about the cart's existence. You do this for your safety.
If that's the case, would you like us to return to where that place was and burn it? Or just completely ignore it?
I think if someone else wants to stumble upon it and alert the Archbishop, then they can have that issue. You could return and burn if you wish, but I have to say I don't know if it might be under investigation. You might run into Wraith Knights on your way there. I'm not sure what you would have to expect when you arrive. If you do go back, I would approach it carefully.
Did your spouse explain the specifics of what's going on?
No, this is above her level of priesthood. She says there are strange things happening in the Morzai Crimson Order. And usually that means in the Nevermore something strange is occurring. For one's survival, it is best left alone. We don't wish to rock the boat, as they say. Here, take this, and he hands you the note. Same one you gave him. Might be worth burning it in case it is discovered on your person. But I do not want that note here.
I can take that done. I'll burn it later.
Why don't you want the note specific?
Show that I have no attachments, and I have no part in whatever scheme is being conducted by the Archpriest.
I see.
There's no evidence in this temple. It goes without saying that we never spoke of this.
I'll agree to that. If it's as dangerous as you say.
Rather not drag myself into problems I don't have to.
It could be nothing, but my experience in the Crimson Order told me that not go looking to where you don't belong. And all I wish to do is to finish my time here and return my wife and Morzai.
Well, good luck with that. I hope it's smooth sailing for you both. We should probably head out as well then. If anyone is looking, we don't want to bring them here.
You all be safe. Keep your lips sealed. He bows to you and he walks back to start to take some blood tax. You can see he pulls out this this black leech. The same blood leech that you've seen many times before, and he sticks it on the arm of the person. They just sit there and try to get their 500 milliliters extracted. Step back out to the city.
Could I stay in the temple to do my blood tax?
Yeah.
I'll join the queue.
Hey, come on, D6 leech damage.
So it takes about 20 minutes or so to get through the line. Eventually, the priest uses the same tongs. He pulls out the leech from the black canister, sticks it onto your arm, and you feel that it's not painful, you just feel that a little pinch. As it extracts the blood, he pulls the leech off of you, and he squeezes it, put it into a blood capsule. You can give once a week without repercussions. It's not too bad. Just a little gross. After he takes the blood, he wipes it off. Scarlet Walker thanks you for your service.
Praise be. I leave.
While she was giving her blood text, was everyone else just kind of outside the temple waiting?
Yeah, Marin would just be waiting outside.
Well,
Yeah.
Do you rejoin? Heathens. Rejoin your companions outside?
Yes.
As you do, you're pretty close to that same well, so the lad that was out front with the wooden spoons is already there. Would you like a drink of water? 1 copper piece for to rent a spoon?
I'll look around to the group of friends I guess I have. I say, sure. And I give him a copper piece.
He hands you one of the wooden spoons to dip into the cool water of the fountain. Take a drink.
I actually don't have a copper. Do you have change? And I hold a silver.
I can make change. He gives you back 9 copper.
Awesome. I drink from the well.
I only have gold coins, so I don't know if I can do this.
If you guys want some water, I have more copper.
Yeah, I need to fill my water skin, and I feel like hydration's important.
Yeah, as soon as Isole says that, Marin will pull his water skin out as well.
Okay. I give however much it is, I'll pay for it.
Oh, I just give the spoons. You're free to take water as you wish.
Can I keep the spoon?
Oh, it's for rent.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just gonna dump my water skin and grab.
I will ask for a copper piece from Isole so I can also get a spoonful of water after I fill my water skin up. Could I just drink from the water skin and refill it? Yes. But it's the message that's important.
It's just a little young kid. It's probably like 12 years old. Here's a spoon. Have your fill. Tastes better coming from a wooden spoon than from a water skin anyways.
I like that. That's a good pitch.
I paid for it. No,
Tastes even better
not
when you don't
Isole,
pay.
but like Leben saying. It's been paid.
It's strange because this would seem weird for outsiders, but you do see as he's like giving you the spoons, there are other farmers that come up and do give him a copper also.
Oh.
Get their spoon of water.
Some sort of magic child.
What's your name? And I give him back my spoon.
My name's Clink.
Hi, Clink. Your name sounds like a great sound.
It's the sound the spoon makes when you dip in the water and hit the side.
Yes.
Also,
You
the
can
sound
make
of
some good
coins
music with that.
brushing together.
Did your parents name you Clink?
No, I named it to myself. Don't have any parents.
What happened to them?
Not sure. Just always lived here.
Well, let's make sure you live a little bit more comfortable, seeing as you seem to be alone, and Clarabell will give a gold coin to him.
Oh, wow. Thanks. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, we're actually heading out for at least a couple days. If you head to the Moonbright Tavern, there's a room under the name of Clarabell. If you let the people there know that you're with us, working for us, I'm sure that you can borrow the bed tonight.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll tell Helmond.
The bed isn't actually in that room. You have to go into.
No, I put it back.
room.
You were in the bathroom, but I did put it back.
Sorry.
I didn't want
I
to.
didn't
want to leave it like in the other room the whole time.
I didn't want him to sleep on the floor, but yeah, okay.
That would be so fucked up. Here's a room. Sleep on the floor. The bed's hollow.
This poor orphan child.
Somebody goes up to clean the room and just sees that the fucking bed is gone.
Clink has the coin in his hand and he rushes off holding his spoons to the tavern.
Alright, well, it's best we get going. If there are people looking for that caravan, they might find the kobolds, so we should be careful.
That's true.
Was there a ledger with that note?
On the meat wagon? No, just the note.
Okay.
Ledger was gone.
Oh shit, the kobolds have the ledger.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
So you leave,
They're in on it.
headed away from Bedegar. How would you like to try to find these kobolds? Do you want to like go back to a hovel where you think they might be? Do you want to search the area? Ways you could kind of go about it.
The hovel seems like the best bet, seeing as though we knew they were there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or we can retrace the steps and make sure that it's that spot.
You want to take the 3-day travel and go right to the hovel?
Yeah, we'd probably be looking out for any tracks on our direct path, just in case we see any kobold prints and stuff.
I'm looking for Dave.
Priorities.
Okay.
I think Dave might have,
Yeah. It's been a while.
So to look for tracks, it's a survival check. According to the new search rules, which I think that's how it was the other ones do, yeah. We could do like someone could look for tracks, someone could help, and someone could roll at advantage on their survival. As you guys are just walking.
I mean, if we're all looking, I could try. I'm not trained in it, but
I'm good with that.
not trained in it either.
I'm trained in it, but I'm not the wisest.
I am neither of those options.
I think it might be the wisest here.
And it's three days, so you could each make it like a check, do one check a day. You get there if you want to like look for tracks before you get there.
Okay. Well, let's mix it up. We'll all do it. Well, the three that want to do it.
Okay. First day.
I'll be looking towards the sky.
Traditionally, where you find kobold tracks.
I'm looking in the trees.
Give me survival.
trees.
Don't tell me to get fly.
Give me survival. See how you do.
I'm not gonna roll.
I will do the first one then. And then we will learn if I'm worth doing it in the future.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Plus
Okay.
4, that's good.
This is the first day out past Bedegar. You've been walking for about 6 hours. Beneath the thick canopy of the forest old growth, the sun barely reaches the ground here. But here and there, as you're walking, for about the past 2 minutes or so, you can see evidence of reptilian claw prints and little bits of shedded scale in the woods here to the west of where you're walking down the trail.
Well, I guess we should check that out.
Yeah.
Unless these are yours, Rof. Do they match his scale complexion?
They are green. Look like green scales.
What do you think it's normal that they're shedding scales?
Make a nature check.
Ugh.
The 17, you know kobolds don't shed scale.
Would I think it would be them or those, the blade wing things?
Might be the slice wings, but you're not sure.
Slice wings, that's what it is.
Who's played?
Not sure if it's the kobolds that are shedding that, so could be something else.
Well, that's not worrisome at all.
But you
I mean,
can.
what else has scales?
Dragons?
Dragons.
I've traveled around and I haven't heard of any
Lizards.
dragons in the Nevermore. Did you just say
Yeah,
lizards?
No, lizards. No, lizards.
I mean, some wizards might have scales.
Wizard.
They might be a little scaly.
Alright, so we gotta keep an eye out on kobolds, dragons, lizards, and wizards. Should be doable.
Right.
So you can either go towards follow these scale checks, go off the path here, or you can continue down the road going towards the hovel.
Does anyone know if green kobolds exist? Like, they scales?
It does line up. If they're gnomes dressed as kobolds, their costumes might be falling apart.
Oh my god, you've cracked the case wide open.
That's it, we're following the tracks.
Alright, well, do we want to head that way, or back to the hovel? Do we need to vote?
I mean, we have to deal
Nah,
with
we
it,
go
so
west.
Might be good to follow.
Gonna follow the
Alright,
tracks.
follow we do.
I mean, as we're traveling, does Clarabell burn that note, or is she holding on to it?
How intently are you paying attention?
I'd say enough, or trying to track it, pretty much, so it doesn't become a problem later. And if
Well,
you want to keep it, he'll bring up something later.
she hasn't burned it yet.
Okay.
You follow the footprints in the scales. This takes you about an hour, maybe an hour and a half off the road here, going through the underbrush. As you push through the dense underbrush, you step through the trees and they part to reveal a crumbling relic of a forgotten age. Before you lies the remnants of stone walls. You see weathered, pitted, gray stone, cracked and softened with time. There's moss, similar to that found around Bedegar. That same moss-beardy moss creeps up the sides of these thick green sheets. Vines snakes through the gaps in the stones, and you see the skeletal remains of long-vanished wooden beams. The air's still cool here. The forest is quiet, but you feel like you stepped into the ruins of what was once like a really small, not like town, but like a little side farm that has fallen away. The kobold tracks get really scarce here, but they look like they go deeper into this area. From where you are, you can see there's a little well about right here. And it looks like they go past the well. I think you might even, how far back you guys can
We
see.
see them.
You can see
Yeah.
back in here.
Yeah.
I could, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So looking past some of this, some of the debris, there's bits of the floor and everything has like fallen in, but you do see what looks to be two green scaled kobolds. Both look either be like asleep or unconscious. Way in the back. What would y'all like to do? You just stepped through the canopy and like you just stepped into this area.
Well, if we see them, gonna have to get into a little
You want me to-
defensive stance.
You want me to go scout?
I mean, as we creep closer, I could try and stealth, but since armor is bad,
Either way,
not very
Clarabell's gonna mage armor as soon as they get into the clearing before seeing the kobolds,
Okay.
saying that this would be a perfect time for a wolf to attack.
Srovis, you failed your stealth
Stuck
check
up on that wolf.
horribly, yes.
with the new rules. You have to-
Gotta love scale mail.
Are we all stealthing or just you two?
I'm going up.
You,
So
but I think
I'm gonna attempt at being stealth.
yeah, I think new
I am
have
not.
hit 15 in order to count as stealth.
yes.
Yeah, you get a 15 just
Yep.
just a stealth. And then anything above that's
Good job,
passive.
Marin.
It's
We're
only
not doing the stealth.
only Kazrak
I
and
balance
Clarabell are stealth.
Srovis.
Got a low roll on mine.
I'm gonna hide behind this here tree.
Right.
No
Definitely
one mentions
not
to him that the
used
tree is thinner than he is.
Fucking rude.
Both
I'm
do
gonna
the
laugh.
same thing,
Laugh.
just peeking around.
Yeah.
Kazrak, as you make your way up, this little area over here, nothing out of the ordinary. Looks like this maybe was a bar that has caved in. Up on the hill, another residence has collapsed. The well has collapsed. You do notice over here, I think you can see right there.
Yeah.
Over here,
Oh.
these ruins are also weathered for the most part, but you can barely make out about right there. See my ping.
I see it. Yeah.
It looks like there is a gravestone that's been set up in the corner. Like someone has been buried there.
What I was going to say, does it look fresh?
There's no mound. Look, whatever was buried there is the mound has fallen in if it's been a while. But just the gravestone's there. And there's a little glint as you get closer, like a coin or some sort of jewel sits atop the gravestone. As you get closer to still, you can see the kobolds in the corner. They're both asleep or unconscious or not moving. Kazrak and Clarabell, as you get closer to this area, in these ruins, a small gravestone in the dirt, there is a silver locket which sits on top of the grave.
You're surprisingly nimble for how old you are. And she'll pick up the locket as she says that.
Just pick up the locket. There's a very simple engraving on it. It says Bram's Locket.
Do you know a Bram?
Bram's
I
Locket
have
is
no
in
idea
your
what
inventory.
that is.
All right. She will wear it around her neck.
Stretching helps a lot.
I didn't see you stretch before we started Bolton, but okay.
He does his calisthenics early.
We were in a room.
Do you want to wait for the others to catch up, or are we just going in magic blazing?
I think we'll just scout it out and report back.
All right, then I will stay here, and if I hear you yell, then I will help.
Sounds good.
Marin, you just jumped off a cliff.
I did not jump off a cliff.
He rolled.
It's a rock face.
Commando, roll down it. Leave me alone.
Marin, so you looking? This looks to be like a ruined smithy. This has a little bit more roof than the other ones. This is probably the most intact building in the area.
Whoop.
Damn, I didn't fall.
Nice.
I was hoping for a 1.
Yep.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
Everyone roll
Well, I messed
initiative
up.
at disadvantage.
Ah.
Is Clarabell able to see what I can see on the kobolds? The icons. Like, if she can tell from this distance what's going on with them.
Both kobolds look conscious still. Maybe dead.
Woo! Disadvantage. Look at that number.
Nice.
How do you roll it at disadvantage?
You need to roll it from the character sheet.
Oh,
Under the
where-
AC.
under the
Oh my
AC?
god, I forgot about that. I gotta put my Thomas the Tank
I see.
engine on.
Everybody good?
Alright. I just need to roll one more, so I...
Okay.
El Diablino.
D20 plus that plus... Oh. Yeah, I'm fine then.
Okay.
I'll keep my 17.
Let me.
Ooh. Those guys rolled high.
Oh, you got us with the telling us they're kobolds, but they're goblins.
Up here, a goblin pops around the corner.
Whoa.
The goblins, they wear hide armor. They're dressed, I like normal goblins, like they have, almost like they're from the marshes. Heavy things for their feet to step through deep water. But this goblin pops out. This is 75 feet. Just in range for the short bow.
Ooh.
13. It's a miss.
Man misses.
The goblin
Nice.
pops out, the arrow flies, and then the goblin jumps back behind. This goblin pops out right there, much closer.
Oh.
Short bow at Isole.
Oh. Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Jumps back behind.
At this point, I voluntarily fall prone.
Isole's up.
Dodge, and I dodge, and I fall. And I stand back up using half my movement because I am not an adventurer. And I probably under her breath, Marin would hear like her saying shit, shit, shit. And she is going to. What does this do exactly? Oh, that's not very big. She can't see anybody. She's gonna move. She has to. She's going to go there.
Okay.
Is that was 15 feet, right?
10.
10.
Okay. I'm gonna do 5 more feet. Can I go here, or I don't want to be in the path of a rock.
You can slide through there.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna yell to Marin and probably Srovis and say, "There's 2 goblins over there," and I'm gonna ready an action. So if I see them, can I prepare vicious mockery?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'd like to do that.
Okay. With your 13 passive, you would notice, in I think this area right here, by the chimney, the roof looks very unstable.
Okay.
I'm real glad you just said that. Not that Marin would know that.
Marin, you have 13 passive, so you would see the same.
Oh.
So this roof in here looks pretty rough.
Okay.
I knew there's one there and there's one there somewhere.
This area is open too. You could run if you wanted a chance that you could run through this hole.
Do it.
I'm not. I would have to dash to get through the hole, and I'm not just gonna run through the hole and stand the other side.
It'd be cool though.
Is that safe from the dodgy looking roof, or is it one further back?
You're right on the edge of it, so you don't feel safe, but you don't feel like that it won't fall on top
Not
of you.
like right underneath you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say that. Just ready a action to swing at anything that gets close enough.
Okay. Clarabell.
She sees nothing, but everyone is freaking out.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh dear, Clarabell, what you done there?
I didn't do shit.
Oh, where'd it go? Hold on
Just
a second.
walking.
I gotta do this, and
You
As-
know I'm dressed like a kobold come out.
3 gnomes in a trench coat, pretending to be kobolds.
there's zombies.
Oh, fuck, it's Bram. He
So
wants his necklace.
as you ran away with the necklace, the creature that was at the grave
Oh
rises
my
up out of the grave.
God.
Oh, God's sake.
Do you see it crawling its way out? It's prone right now.
Fuck, it's prone.
It's crawling its
Okay.
way out. It's like, "Rah."
See that grave.
Alright. Clarabell is going to ready a Sorcerer's Burst as soon as that zombie stands up.
Okay.
Because I'm not attacking it for disadvantage for no reason. And that will be my turn.
Zombie's turn. Zombie stands up.
Jesus Christ. I apologize. She's very excited.
Yeah,
Um,
you could
he
just throw
stands
the
up.
locket back.
Right.
14 hits.
Rolling it.
I'm so excited to roll an 8.
3 damage.
Yeah. And it will be cold damage as Clarabell juggles a cold ball and throws it at him.
Okay. So as Bram
she
crawls
will
up out
also
of his
yell.
grave, he takes his cold in the chest.
She's gonna yell, "Bram's after me!" with no fucking clarity.
And he's got 10 feet of movement, so he stumbles to there. Kazrak. You heard the arrows and you heard Isole and Marin, but then you see a zombie from where you are.
Clarabell's got the zombie.
No!
As you rush up, you can get a better view of the kobolds.
Though.
Both of these kobolds, as your quick vantage point, they both look dead, but they both look like something's off about them. But it's hard to tell from here.
Where did I hear the arrows shoot from?
It's a 13 passive. Somewhere in this area.
Okay. I can't get further. I don't have my cunning actions and stuff yet. Alright, so I'm gonna have to dash. Oh, I see. Okay. That will be my turn.
Srovis. There you go, Matt. I gotta zoom out a wolf. There you go.
Hey. We'll dash up here.
You see Kazrak peeking around the
drop
building.
I'm gonna voluntarily prone.
Just spraying salt with launches himself.
This grass is very slippery.
Oh,
How do these guys move? Okay. Another goblin comes rushing around the corner. This goblin doesn't have a short bow, but is carrying a scimitar. Another goblin dashes out in the open. Hop around. Marshcom pops around the corner, looks over at Kazrak, and takes a short bow shot.
Alrighty.
Pew! Miss.
You guys suck.
Then jumps back around. So it steps out. Gonna take a shot at disadvantage at Srovis. Ooh, 18 with the disadvantage.
Damn.
Deals 3 damage.
Big damage, big damage.
It's gonna make the mistress meant to go there. Isole.
Alright, so nothing's come closer. I saw Kazrak move that way.
Oh, you can see the you can see this guy over here.
Yeah. I did hear Clara, I think, say
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
after her.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna look at Mary and be like, "You got this," and I'm gonna run away from it. I just want a better vantage point, even through the I assume the tree's a bit higher up, so I could see the zombie still.
Yeah, you can see both. Yeah.
Okay, how far away is he? 55 feet. Okay, great. I don't know if Vicious Mockery is going to work on him, so I'm going to do Starry Wisps.
Okay.
As I take out my lyre from my hip and just string some chords, and they materialize into notes that shoot across.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't target it. Hold on, let me target. Attack.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Nice. Damage. Normal.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's great.
The zombie is bloody.
As I hit into him, Isole's gonna look at Clarabell and say, "Are you all right?" And
He's glowing now.
She just buried up.
imagine.
I've watched Dragon Ball Z.
Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball Z. You're in trouble.
You only have 10 more rounds to get rid of them.
Oh no. Seeing Kazrak run past the door, Marin will hit it that way. And then I will dash towards these here goblins.
Okay. As you run under running under the dirt, you can hear above you it creaks, but it doesn't give. Clarabell.
Yeah, Clarabell is gonna Sorceress Burst the zombie again. Hopefully I hit.
Hit.
Awesome, I think that hits.
This is the one, Joe. This is the one. Oh.
That'll be 5 lightning damage as Clarabell is running away, juggling balls and throwing them, and each one is doing a different damage type.
Okay. So I gotta beat a 10. For Undead Fortitude to last.
Oh, wait.
Oh boy.
Damn.
The zombie is like
no.
barely alive, has 1 health, but it's still standing.
Do you remember what you did to us?
3 times.
It dashes.
Oh my god, it's a lizard!
Kazrak up.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot my short bow. The archer.
It's a good thing that this add-on's busted now and not when we're like level 10. So it suck.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
12 misses.
And it. There.
Srovis.
Alright, stand up. Move up 15. Cast this on Marin.
Incasted.
And then I'll dodge.
Shield of Faith. +2 AC. The scavenger rushes up to Marin. Scimitar. Natural 1.
Nice. Nice.
I could have hit the same attack. Ugh. Up of the round. Archer. Archer takes a short bow shot at Srovis.
Disadvantage, because dodging. Miss.
He moves in a little bit. Archer does the same. Shoots at Srovis. Oh, I didn't hit disadvantage. I missed anyways.
Still miss.
Isole.
You are muted.
Okay, I see a cleric like being chased down, and I'm freaking out. I have no idea why it's still moving. It's taken so much damage. Surely it should have died. I'm freaking out. She's stammering. Her hands are starting to get clammy, but she rushes a bit forward. She's just not. She doesn't want to get in front of it, so she's just gonna go 20 feet to this side, and she's gonna say, "Zombie, Bram!" And she's gonna do vicious mockery on it.
Okay.
And she is going to say, did someone forget to bury you properly? Or are you just naturally this pathetic?
Oh,
God.
brutal.
It fails.
Destroyed what remains of him.
Damage.
Damage. 3. So that would put him at 0 again. He's gonna undead fortitude again.
Oh god, get a 1. A 1.
Yeah, Bruce is notorious for rolling above the 10.
Yes.
He's still alive.
He's done this to us 3 times.
Oh no, I'm horrified. I'm so scared.
I hope you guys can handle the goblins. We're busy.
I see him not dead, and I just step back. Okay.
I will just swing at this one in front of me.
Oh yeah, big damage. Oh! With one hefty swing, the golem is dead.
Yeah!
That's what I like to
Well,
see.
Dead goblin.
Clarabell.
Let's kill this zombie.
Crit! Automatic, so he
Yes.
no undead fortitude anymore.
Nice, there's Thomas, let's go!
Give me some 8s. No 8s.
Goblin is dead.
Nice.
The goblin.
Dead is still glowing.
Oh, it's terrifying. It's okay. We got it. She's gonna start walking towards you guys.
About to mess up the order thing again. This should be, that'll be the goblin. Kazrak.
Alrighty. Short bow at this. It's with the advantage, right? Or is that for... No, it's not with advantage.
Not
never
advantage,
mind.
but you get sneak attack.
Correct.
Oh!
Oh.
Crit.
Don't think he's gonna make it.
He's dead already.
I do...
Oh my.
I do get advantage on my next attack because of Vex.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Okay. I would move there.
Okay.
That'd be my turn.
Well, these both are dead. He's got 2 archers.
Move up and use this.
Word of rate.
Yep, a 5-foot emanation off myself. So the guy on the right of me.
That's fail.
Oh shit, that looks pretty cool.
Nice.
Why do I take damage?
Oh, I might have been. I might have been targeting you, maybe.
Can I have my 2 health back, Bruce?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, on my apply it says Marin on the target.
Interesting.
Goblin takes 5. Archer. Archer's gonna take a shot at Marin after seeing him cleave his buddy. These goblins are getting worse. This archer's going to drop or put away a short bow. As part of the attack, he's going to try to bite Srovis.
Missed.
All right. I am going to run up towards. Am I? Yeah. I'm gonna run up towards Clarabell. I can't see any goblins, but can I do a kind of like an action to search those kobolds with my perception? Like, can I study it? And I don't want to study them. I just want to see if they're a threat.
Yeah, make it a perception.
Okay. Perception. Oh, fuck. That's my 3rd one.
Well, the
Got
4s,
some sand in your eye.
they don't look like a threat.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you got inspiration still.
You do? You want to burn
Sure.
inspiration? Okay.
I clicked on it. I don't know if it didn't do anything. Do I roll it again?
Oh yeah, you roll again. Roll perception again.
Okay. Perception. Normal.
With a 10.
Spinning on the 1 for me.
Both these goblins are dead, and from what you can see, they look to be diseased from some kind, but it's hard to tell what the disease is unless you get closer to them.
Okay. That's fine. That was my movement and my action, so I will be done.
Seeing as though Mr. Archer shot at me, Marin would run up to him, switch to his maul as he's running, and then just take a big upward swing at him.
Nice.
Hope he
How many
succeeds.
weapons do you have? That's 2
I have
very
2.
few weapons.
Fighter life. A 12 misses.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Clarabell.
Yeah. Clarabell is going to move forward, and I guess I'll help Srovis out. I'll fling another juggling ball. This time it will be psychic damage.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Not an 8. Still pretty cool.
Goblin is dead.
And then she'll hug the wall.
Okay. Target archer. And shoot. With advantage. I got
15 hits?
a 6 and a 9. Okay. Damage. And
Yeah, he's dead. Nice. Let's combat.
Time to recover my arrows and maybe get some more from them.
Well, these definitely aren't kobolds.
You're getting pretty good with those instruments.
No, but those are.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing it very well. There's a zombie over here, guys. He's dead now, but
Are you okay?
I'm spooked, I suppose, but it didn't bite me. I'm not infected or anything.
That's good.
Yeah.
45 arrows? Holy hell.
Yeah, them two archers have a lot of arrows on them.
I will definitely take those.
Can I see if either of their short bows are usable?
Hell, I would even take their quivers if they have. So.
While they scavenge those bodies, we should probably take a look at these kobolds.
Okay. If you guys need any help, just let us know. We'll be over here.
Both short bows look usable, although not well made, but well enough that you could use. You wanted to take one?
I will take one.
Okay. Dropped it on your sheet.
You want some arrows?
Can I pinch a couple of those arrows, Kazrak, please?
I'm gonna do
Now, I
one.
have a question about the short bows. Are they like the kid version for Marin? Because they were on goblins.
Like a little baby short bow.
Yeah. You can still use it effectively, but it's not sized right at all.
I'll just take my 10.
I'll give you 20.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Erenel, sure.
I want to turn off your concentration too.
Alright.
No, my AC.
The short bow's like made from reeds from the marshes and bits of stick. It's serviceable.
Not worth 25 gold. Hearing Isole and Clarabell mention the zombie and that, he would head over to them rather
You're
quickly.
not gonna move so fast. You're doing your own shit.
Yeah, slow down, man.
30. Move closer.
While you guys are picking up the weapons, looking them over, getting arrows, Isole, Clarabell, you both walk up to these two kobolds.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna take a look. How are they doing?
Give me a medicine check.
Pretty
Can
bad.
I help her? I'd like to gently poke at their clothing to kind of like lift up any bits, see if they're injured anywhere.
Okay. Gonna give me a medicine advantage.
That was very helpful, but I'm bad at medicine.
A couple things you notice. For one, they both are dead. They've been dead for a couple hours. Their scales are oxidized and they've cracked off their arms and legs, almost like they've fallen off, as if they're infected by some sort of really strange disease.
Oh, I'd wash your hands if I were you.
I didn't touch them. I was poking them with like stuff, like a dagger that I have.
Okay.
Surely I'm
You should wash that dagger.
Hold on, let me just check if I have a dagger. Do it. I don't have one, so I was doing it with the end of my short bow. No, I have arrows. I'll do an arrow. I use an arrow.
Okay. Isole, are you have proficiency in medicine?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I am not proficient in anything but 7 million instruments.
Okay.
I'll try and take a look whenever we make our way over there, but let them do their thing.
You also notice it's pretty easy to spot that there are kobold tracks that have led you here, but there are more kobold tracks that go away from here and then go north, back into the forest.
North? That's away from the hovel. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, we've got more of these things to hunt, and these footprints, sorry, are actually moving, so these kobolds might be alive. You don't think that they got infected with something from the meat wagon? Are we infected?
I don't feel infected. I mean, I do hear music all the time, but that's...
Do you have any, like, scales falling off?
I don't have scales. My
You're too
antlers
far
are
gone, I'm so sorry, Isole. All your scales have fallen off.
What? I'm gonna, like, shove Clara in her shoulder and just, like, stop it. You're scaring me.
I have a hunch that this disease is related to us coming back to life. We should let the rest of them catch up and share this.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will walk over. Catch up to Clarabell and Isole with your new gear and art and arrows.
As they come closer, they'll probably hear Isole say to Clarabell, who's Bram?
Oh, that's the name on this locket. That zombie over there was trying to chase me after I took it, so I'm assuming his name is Bram. And this was his, but it's mine now. It kind of goes with my outfit.
I heard a person because you wouldn't give your stuff back?
That's clearly not a person.
It was.
It didn't even have the bottom of its jaw. It's half of its body's missing. That was dead. We'll bury him.
So I think that you. He crawled out of his grave.
That might just be related to the meat wagon. A lot of undeath things are happening.
Oh God! I just helped the thief.
No, you can't steal from someone when they're dead. That's just repossessing their assets. It's different.
That sounds like grave robbing.
It's not grave robbing because it wasn't in a grave. It was on the ground. Kazrak can help me with that. He was there when I picked it up.
When you stole it.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't steal it. It was on the ground. In a house. No one gets buried in a house.
Maybe you don't. Oh, I can't.
Well, then it also isn't very much a grave anymore, and that's not very much a man anymore. I think I'm in the clear.
I agree. I think you'll be fine.
And at that, she's going to open the locket to look inside it, because she hasn't done that yet.
Inside, there's nothing. Just an open locket.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
so what should I put in this?
I was expecting a picture
of Bram as a zombie.
Yeah.
It's a long shot, but is there anybody named Bram that's known from this area, or is it just kind of a...
You know every gnome.
There's a chance.
You might run into someone like that in town.
Well,
but at least right now you don't know any.
A single gold coin inside the locket for emergencies.
It's weird because I can't tell you if it's magical or not too, because we don't have magic sense.
Yeah, for sure.
It might be magical. I don't know.
I don't know.
Holding a cursed object.
It says special, but the special text could literally just say when someone grabs this, Bram wakes up. So I have no idea. On another note, these two kobolds are dead. So that would explain the scales that we found. We don't know how they died, aside from a disease of some sort. And it appears that their friends abandoned them and headed north, which is weird because the hovel's south of us, I think.
Did any of those goblins that you fought, did they have any poison on them?
I don't feel sick, so probably not.
Were you hit?
Still has an arrow sticking out of him.
Oh God! By the Scarlet Walker, do you need help?
I'll get it later.
Are any of your scales coming loose? Like an acorn?
As Clarabell says that, Marin will start looking Srovis over.
It's like
not an acorn, a pine cone. I'm sorry, this fight kind of razzled me.
Okay, that makes a little more sense, but alright. Could I get a medicine check on the kobolds?
Sure.
Alright.
Can I aid by
said a
pointing out the things
disease?
that Isole and I noticed? He doesn't need it.
Pretty good. So with the high 23, it looks like this disease, even with 23, you're not sure. You haven't encountered this disease before, so you're not sure what it is.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's slowly deteriorated the kobolds over maybe a 3 to 4 week span. And they're definitely in like the longer stages where the scales have fallen off. You look under it. It almost looks like they've been burned from the inside.
Looks like it could be a wasting disease of some sort. Not sure what would affect kobolds like this, though.
Do you think they're blood boiled? And that's what those marks are from?
I mean, do I think that's what happened?
Maybe.
It's tough to tell. Whatever happened, they definitely got hot from the inside. Like their flesh burned.
Yeah.
You might say that it almost looks like a zombified dragon, like a zombified curse, like the same undead.
I'd say it's more wasting away. There's not enough blood around the eyes and mouth for it to have been boiled out.
Well, that's gross. Thank you for that image.
You asked.
It doesn't mean you needed to respond.
I only mildly hate the fact that you told me that.
Should we be worried then?
I mean, guess safest way to say is, just don't get their blood on you.
Okay. Well, if you start shedding, let me know immediately. And if I start
Is a dragonborn.
burning, I'll let you know.
I think it would be a little more visible on me than you, considering all the makeup.
I don't know. You're wearing a lot of clothes. There could be some scales falling off where I can't see. I don't know what's going on under there, so I just pointed out.
Probably wants to know.
Nope. Not for me.
Oh.
So looking over these kobolds, do you want to follow the trail that you think maybe there are allies left, or do you want to go back to the road?
Follow the trail.
Yeah, I think if we follow the trail, I need to catch up with the rest of the kobolds. They might all be infected.
Yeah.
At least if they're all infected.
The hovel.
Yeah, at least if they're all infected and die, we can always go back to the town and tell them that all the kobolds are dead.
I have a question. Kazrak, you're the one who found the shithole by the hollow, right?
That is correct.
Did you verify it was a shithole and not like a body hole? Maybe they were dumping their corpse, the infected?
I did not verify. I did not look
Okay.
down.
I mean, before we leave, say it might be best to burn the bodies, considering we
Does
just
it have
had
a similar
zombie
smell?
Well, I don't want to breathe it in. That sounds awful.
I'm saying we should probably burn these two, just maybe alongside that third one. I feel like if one zombie pops up, it's gonna have more.
Graham, I'm burying that man while you're burning. I think that's the nicest I can do after he gave me his locket.
You're lucky Isaul's distracted. He's looking off in the distance.
Srovis is going to burn the kobolds. Clarabell's going to bury the zombie.
Not really bury, more so put him back in the hole that he came out of.
Yeah, Marin will help Clarabell move what's left of Brad.
Okay.
Oh, but that's appreciated.
Take it back
because
over
he's
here.
gonna be heavy.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
boxes are
you've only got little arms.
light it up and just fucking
Like a
throw it on
T-Rex.
Okay. Goblins catch fire and start to smolder. And Bram has been returned to his grave. But you feel like a piece of him is still with you.
Oh,
In his
that's kind
keepsake.
of gross.
Wake up at the end,
Okay.
and he's gonna be knocking on your door.
If I got cursed, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, it's no longer the wolf following you, it's Brad.
It could be a new partner going. Ram and his wolfer is always chasing a cloud.
No thanks. Are we good to go then? Isole, you alright there?
Yeah. Sorry.
Your music getting louder?
Yeah, just a little bit. Where are we going?
To the north, following these tracks.
Want me to roll survival, or
Oh shit.
still on?
Pretty easy to follow.
All right.
Following the trail, the forest opens into a little clearing. You see 4 goblins in the center of the clearing. Looks like they're sleeping. And then there is one that's obviously dead. Its corpse leans against the tree. It has the same oxidation of the scales, cracks on its arms and legs. They've come up pretty quietly, or they're just too exhausted to care. But these goblins at least look alive from where you are.
Got some
Yeah.
kobolds.
Oh,
Do we fight them? Does anyone speak kobold?
the other ones were sleeping, right? So maybe, or they were dead from the disease. So maybe these are also diseased.
Yeah, so don't get its blood on you.
Am
Right.
I able to see if they look sick?
From here, they do look to be at disease, but they look at a much earlier stage. But you do see the little bits of their scales have start to crack around their eyes and their mouth. Just by how
Does
like
anyone
lethargic
speak
they are.
kobold?
No.
Nope.
Everyone's talking to him, mate.
Do you want to speak Draconic?
Maybe that
Shit,
draconic.
looks at Srovis.
I speak Draconic.
Oh, the dwarf.
The dwarf can handle it. Srovis just wants to kill them all. Made that very clear.
Want to speak to it?
Should we like circle them so they can't escape?
Marin's gonna get low. Try and be sneaky.
Get low. Get low. Get
Very
low.
sneaky.
Three.
So low that he face plants into the.
I'm not gonna stealth because I don't think they mean us any harm.
That's okay. Only Clarabell and Srovis are stealthy enough. Anyways.
Yeah.
You just want to walk
Go
out
this
into
way,
the clearing?
fuck it.
I
I
do.
guess so.
But I'm not gonna jeopardize anything, so I'm just gonna like stay back.
I'd kind of look at this one while those guys did whatever they're planning.
So Kazrak just walks out into the clearing. Isole, Marin, Srovis kind of hang back. Clarabell's coming around the other side. As you step out, the 4 kobolds here in the middle, they're so tired they slowly sit up a little bit and look at you. And they put their hands up. And they say in Draconic, "No shoot. No shoot."
What is wrong?
Sickness, the scale burn, affects whole tribe.
How did it start?
We don't know. We're searching for the sap.
For SAP? Is that what you said? SAP?
Yep, SAP.
SAP?
You know
is
sap?
Cure?
Special sap. You...
Would I know what they're talking about?
No, it sounds like gibberish.
Hmm.
You friend? You help?
As long as you friend.
We know look for trouble. We look for sap.
I think we can help them. Do you know where SAP is?
You come speak to Chief Savra. Chief Savra know where sap is.
Is Chief Savra in the hovel?
Chief Savra and
Southwest of here?
Savra and Marsh. And they point north. This way. What about northwest or so?
Do you know of a hovel southwest of here?
We only look for sap. Stay away from big people. They yell and throw things at us. They start to slowly try to stand up. No touch.
No touch. Got it.
You come speak to Chief Savra?
Yes. I look over to the group. They're sick and they want help. They don't mean us any. They say they stay away from humans.
Do they need
and
healing?
that they do need healing. They're looking for sap. Some kind of special sap that I assume is a cure. They want us to go talk to their chief. They don't live in the south, where we found that hovel at. So I don't know if those are kobolds there.
So they still could be gnomes.
They still could be gnomes.
I think we should help.
Can I see which one looks the worst off?
Probably that dead one on the road.
For that.
The two in the back, the ones that haven't really spoken, definitely like a little worse off. The ones in the front are a little younger, but much healthier.
Mm-hmm. Can I? This might not do anything, but can I target that one and cast Healing Word by softly singing to him from the song that I hear in my head?
Okay, yeah.
Do I do this? But yes.
Oh, big heal.
Man, level 1 healing is so crazy now.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
So as you heal the kobold, he like gets a little anxious at first because he's getting hit with the spell. He's like, ah! And he looks down his body, but you don't see any change in him.
Oh. Oh no.
It's worse than what magic
Just gave me a full soap.
It says in Draconic really slowly, disease under scales.
Just look at Kazrak.
Let's go speak to your chief.
Not far. Deeper into swamp. They slowly get up. Some are using sticks to help them walk, and they start to walk to the north, going to the tree line. It's really easy to keep up with them. They're moving about half speed as they walk through. They lead you about 20 minutes or so, and then the forest starts to change. It gets more swampy. You can see the marsh start to take effect as they take you deeper in. Now you're moving northwest.
Oh shit.
Eventually you come upon this, the marsh opens up. There's hundreds of these kobolds. All are, as you walk in, all are at different variations of the scale burn disease. He's all the way back to the end there. 2 kobolds stick out. One is a really large kobold who looks a little healthier than most. He's to the back, and then kind of where they conjugate, you can see where the chief is, who looks really bad, lying down way to the back. But you have made your way to this kobold hovel. Kobold camp.
Ooh.
And as you walk out, that's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
It's a lot of kobolds to fight.
I don't know. I think we just hang out for a week. They'll be dead. That's just free money.
You guys will be there.
Okay.
Kobold camp, Bedegar, and hovel. Poor kobolds.
Oh no. Well, that was cool.
We don't play next week.
It's fun.
On the 26th, we pick up as you guys get to meet the chieftain and see what the hell is going on.
Hell yeah.
I love kobolds. They're so cute.
I disagree.
They're so cute.
Does the new art make them green?
Kobolds can be different types, different scales.
Yeah, I was just curious because the art you had on them I haven't seen before.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was wondering if the new edition changed the colors.
I haven't seen the new kobold yet for the monster manual.
That's fair. They're not out.
But there's a reason these guys are green that you guys will learn when you talk to Chief. What's funny is if you would have just looked over the hole and during the first session, you would have found out what's actually there. Might be kobolds, might not be. Might be something else.
I still think
I
it's
didn't want to
dress up as kobolds.
I didn't want to start anything that we couldn't handle yet.
Oh, we would have been fine.
Then we left. Are we level 2?
You are. You hit level 2 now.
Whoa!
Level 2.
Yay!
Let's go. Are we
Alright,
rolling for health?
Oh.
Do this.
Do either how you everyone do it. Roll or take the average.
Oh,
What?
Okay. So
I'm playing a sorcerer that will eventually become wild magic, so I think it's just I should be rolling. I think that fits.
I
Oh fuck.
Level 2.
I will
I
do
guess.
what the majority
Roll.
of people do.
Bro.
I'm gonna wait for other people.
What the
Oh,
hell?
7.
Yeah, I got a 7.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Another 7.
I just
Okay, I
taken
guess
the
I'm rolling.
average.
I'm taking a level
Ah.
of monk, by the way.
Monk. One monk, one cleric, huh?
Well, now I can drop my shield and armor and still have an AC of 18.
Nice. Ooh, the 3 on the rogue. A little less, but not terrible.
Alright, we got 2 low, 2 really high. I'm gonna roll.
9.
Yeah!
that's
I'll
really
take
high.
that.
That's good.
Wow.
I will definitely take.
I got expertise and jack of all trades.
Nice.
I finally
I've-
have my cunning actions. Huge.
I get a new spell.
I have meta magic, which means I need to learn a whole new freaking thing because these are different.
Have your proficiency to any ability check you make that uses skill.
I can punch better than I can hit with my quarterstaff now.
What does monk get at level 1? The martial arts, unarmed defense?
Oh, that and the bonus action unarmed strike.
Be
I
very
have
focused.
so much health.
I'm jealous
I
of you.
wish.
I'm barely double digits right now.
I have 29.
Holy shit!
I have-
Really?
13.
Oh my god!
13.
I have 19.
I have
19.
13.
I have more than you do, Raining. That's crazy.
The toughness, the farmer toughness feat.
Yeah, toughness feat, 16 con, and then I rolled a .9. That's a lot of extra health.
You get action surge now. You
I
get
have dwarveness toughness, so like, ugh.
tactical mind.
Okay, expertise. So I get one more spell. What spell do I take? Do I have to open the book? No, I don't. You have it. Spells. I need to go to classes.
Go to compendium.
Bard.
The spell should be at the bottom, I think.
Okay.
I put topical mind in the chat so people can see, but it was. No, maybe we'll just use. Oh, there we go.
I don't at the bottom of Bard. It just is level 1.
Hopefully, plutonium comes out soon.
If you click on
next.
Maybe.
click on.
I changed my fighting style, so I've got an extra AC now.
I think if you click on spell casting on the bard, and then it'll pop up and you see you should see the bard spell list button.
Just gonna go in the book.
Does this work?
The book of many things. Yes.
See it on the side there, spell list.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Huh.
Bard spell list.
You can also use the spells from everything, but I don't think we have that in here. Like from Xanathar's and Tasha's.
Yeah, it's all just pure. A lot of those are in the base game now.
Just
Yeah.
pure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there in the handbook it says specifically like those 2 books are good. Like you can use them with the new rule set.
Oh.
You can't use 2014 and whatnot, but
Well, yeah, because they
yeah.
redid a bunch of spells.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do. Man.
All the meta magic options.
They're pretty cool. Some of them feel unnecessary now. Like heightened spell lets people roll disadvantage on saves. I guess that's good if you're including the. Yeah, they're not bad. I like them.
You got 2 sorcery points, I think it do.
Something like that, yeah. And I have to pick between 2 meta magics, and I have no idea what to pick.
Can't wait till level 3.
Take subtle spell,
Seeking seems really.
and then you don't have to do verbal magic, and you can just cast back at Isole when she does her stuff.
Yeah.
We have to roll.
I have so many pluses now. Like I have a +6, +9,
thinking-
+7.
Seeking spell seems pretty good, unless you re-roll an attack roll if it misses. So with that and this sorcerer's Super Saiyan mode, you basically get advantage again, if I'm reading that right.
Yeah, let's go.
That seems pretty darn good. And careful spell just seems like a good pick for you guys, but I'm not you guys, so I don't know if I should care about careful spell fireball or not. I think that's the nicest option.
Excited.
But
This has been going great so far.
Oh yeah.
Tactical mind's cool.
Us and our strange group. Not as unique as the granny at the wheelbarrow, but you know.
You guys all woke up in what could be said as a wheelbarrow.
I'm
Just
I'm
an oversized one.
Just an oversized
curious
wheelbarrow.
about how it's gonna be. Why did we all wake up alive? I can't wait for the story to develop more. But if I keep talking, it's probably not going to.
it's developing in a different way.
Character development.
It's good.
It's always weird as a DM because I know everyone's backstories really well. To see how you guys roleplay around your backstory. Like just give little bits of it.
I remember that when I first started playing, especially in your games, Bruce, I think I was like just like the typical angsty mean person. Like,
That's
I mean
changed.
characters. My characters are mean!
I think most people are really tight-lipped about their backstories when they first start playing games that are deep backstories, and then as you play it more, you start to. I think some people like overshare so they get theirs out there quicker, so they can do it faster.
Yeah.
Your guys is more tied to where you go. Location's a big thing for you guys. Whose backstory gets what?
Really
There's a couple places I'm very excited to see based off of what people have said this session, because there's a lot of overlap between some characters.
Yeah.
Well, the overlap between my character and Raining was just completely circumstantial.
That
there.
was so cool. I wanted to ask
Yep.
you, I wanted Isole to ask if you guys knew each other, but there was just not an opportunity to ask.
Might have to talk with Bruce about that, but Kazrak might have heard something. I don't know how big it would be.
Let's
And-
see.
Yeah, we'll
I
figure it
know from the Twitch stream that Marin is an ASMR, but you're not like doing anything with it. You're like just basically a human.
I am waiting for a very specific reason.
You're gonna just like unfurl your wings and be some sort of sex god.
No. No.
Please sign me up.
Look at that huge gray sword. Oh my god.
I'm waiting for Clarabell to drag me inside a tent, and that's when it's gonna happen.
Say about wings, man.
You're gonna wait for me to drag you into a tent and then you become a sex god. I get it now. Okay.
Mid combat, pull like is it the Purry prisoner from One Punch Man?
Oh, my
God, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I was wondering why I only took 2 radiant damage from your thing, and then I realised I'm resistant to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Mm.
excited. I want to know about your guys' backstories. I feel like Isole is literally an open book.
So when Marin turns or levels up enough, he just turns into that.
There's a whole lot of like
to take the.
there's so much story just like on the
fighting style?
edge. It's all just like right there about to pop.
Yeah.
Gotta carry its turn.
Yeah, no rush. No rush
So
at
much
all.
archery.
Somewhat weekly
Yeah,
game,
that's
6
it.
months at least is good. It's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I could have played another 4 hours. I don't want to push you guys. I did way too much.
was literally just gonna say 3.5 hours isn't enough. We got in that cobalt camp.
Playing. When Joe and I first started playing D&D, we'd play on Sundays. Every Sunday for every month, every week, every Sunday, we'd play for 5 to 6 hours.
Minimum.
Yeah, we got in that cobalt camp just, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's go. What's going on with these kobolds? And then he's like, this is a great time to end it. And I was like, shit.
We hit 3.5 hours, or we hit like 3:15.
You mean 10:30?
Is that what it is over there? 10:30.
Right now, yeah.
We probably couldn't add too much longer on. Oh yeah, that's Saturday. I mean, do you want to go from
Saturday.
3 to 4 hours? Do you want to play an extra? You want to
Yeah,
stop?
that's fine.
I won't do it
Yeah.
today, but maybe
Be
next time.
fun. Yeah.
We'll just go back
I
into
think
it.
our normal limit's probably going to be about 2 hours from now, because we have another game at 7 usually on Saturday.
Yep.
And
You want us?
A
Hey.
beautiful map.
Oh, my phone. Oh. Damn.
Raining, why are you freezing? Oh, you're good now.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm good
you're
now.
twitching.
Oh no!
Hello, King.
Oh, look at that. That guy's adorable.
That is pretty adorable.
Kobolds are great.
Maybe we can get some sweet weapons from these.
I really am for that the entire game I'm listening to another track of music on top of the music of Brews. But like
And that's just what
quieter.
you're. Mhm.
So I'm literally hearing other sounds that you guys aren't hearing. And while we're going through that, like those ruins, there was like some prayer music playing for me in the background. And I was like, this isn't Brews music. This can't be Brews music. And it wasn't. Like I muted the tab. And I was like, this can't be Brews music. And there was just like holy sounds coming from this other music I was listening to. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I gotta mix the tabletop audio and a couple other guys. Ivan Dutch.
I used to use not Klepto. Start with a K. What is it called?
Oh, I got drop stream.
Kenku FM.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Stream.
Next stream is not next Saturday, but the Saturday after. We're going 4 hours. See you then.
Oh yeah.